What is? Something a messy firm. Messy motherfucker. Hope you're good. All popping on this Mad Monday. Yo, what's happening, people? Let me just see. Dave, Cheeky Monkey, Gary, Kira, Gary, Jim, Sean, BB, the DJ himself, the boy, DJ Master Cyrus, Chris Masters, PSC, what's happening, kid? Hope you're all well, people. On this what? Her Majesty's Monday is this? Her Maj Mondays. You know what? I was thinking about that, going here. So do it Maj Mondays for Her Majesty or just Mad Mondays because it's just mad anyway, innit? Yes, there it goes. Whoosh, whoosh. What have you all done today? I swear down, people. Look, me. Been watching normal telly today. Okay, now. Normal telly, what the hell? And literally, there's no advert. All it is just there's no advert at all. And you literally, wonder why you go on your blower on your YouTube. Honestly, it was non-stop. But what does everyone think about the royal family today? There's going to be people that are upset today in the chat, I can imagine. I know. Big up, the one and only, Mrs. Moon, aka Ludon. 40 today, big up. The hippie, yes, brother. Yes, fly lad. What's happening, David? What's happening, bro? Yeah, give it all the dirty shouts, eh? Yeah, DL, yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. There'll be people in. It's split down the middle, I think. Real family, it really is. Split down the middle. My thing on it is literally Shark Queen. It is what it is, isn't it? Never be beaten. 70 years of monarchy, never be beaten in 20 million years. And then on your land, it's like, what did she do for us? Like, I mean, our own households. So, but it's our queen, and it's so I'm in the middle. So, literally, it's our queen. No one else is ours. So, I'll go with that. Didn't do nothing for my household, but she's our queen, so I'll go with that. That's me in the middle. So everyone has their own opinion on it, innit? So, yes, Lisa. That's Piercy, kid. Yeah, but what's everyone's thingy on it though? Did you hate them? Yeah, if I said that I'll give you a little thingy here. So I said if I say pick 10, is that the Queen, the royal family are unbelievable, and press 1 if they're absolutely shocking. So 10 for unbelievable, 1 for shite. I'll be 5. I'll be 5. If I have my pick, I'll go fucking 5. I'll go first. I'll go 5. 10 for good, 1 for shite. Where are you going? Okay, hippies went straight in there. I got Jim's gone for 10. Okay, fair enough. He's run for 1. Dark Raver 3. Okay, I'm a bit more. I'm 5 myself. Gary, yeah, I seen you done 5. Yeah. Bristol Bomber 8. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Not just anyone that's going to 1 or 10 or 5 like me. Everyone says their opinion. It is what it is, isn't it? Big up fucking Edinburgh. Oosh. This start. What's happening, kidder? Yes, lad. We're going on here, people. We need to keep this going a little tiny bit, actually. Good evening to our watch. We're just saying in the chat there, 10 if the royal family, unbelievable. Number 1 if the shite. And you can meet in the middle. I'm number 5. Anyone just popped in, I'm number 5. So, good or bad, I'm split in the middle. We've had 1s, 3s, 5s and 8s up to now, mate. And we had a 10. Have we had a 10 yet? The hippie, what's happening? Get a defo, bro. Right, I know you. I'm on you. I'm on you. I used to have it on board. Get it. Alters right. Number 4, lad. Yeah. I said I was number 5. I'd say 5. Me number 4. Anyone else? Any 10s? Have we had any 10s yet? I'm sure we might have had 110. 10 meaning the real family, but unbelievable. Have we had any 10s yet? Fuck the 10. It's like this, lad. I'll open the panel, like, yeah, I'll just get it open dead quick, innit? Fuck it. Right. Yeah, I think, I'm sure we had 110, you know. I swear. I could be mistaken. Whoever ever hit the 10, do it now, because I don't even know if I had a 10 or not. Dead link anyway. Fucking flipping 1. So hated them, lad. Yes, very fair. It's a mad one, isn't it? Which I'd said before, what's happening, Sean, mate? It's our queen and never be beaten and all that carry on, isn't it? And it's really our passionate, aren't we, us? And then the other hand is never done nothing for my old family. So it's like, yeah, I'm a 5. I'm a 5. Easy 5, people. Give the love and then give the, yeah, I'm 5. I'm happy with that. You fuck off, you in the back. Where are you there? So let me see. What's happening? Oosh. What's happening? I'll put you on in a minute, boys, if you want. Jump on. What's happening, Chris, bro? I'll speak to you in a bit then, little beaut. Right, sorry, lad. What's happening, bro?
You all good?
What's that? Yeah, are you, mate?
Oh, I was fucking pissed as I fart last night, mate. Well, what? Mate, jump over this live, this live. Then I'm like, oh my God, what did I say last night?
Explain, lad, all the ins and outs. When did you start bevying? What we should drink, and when did you stop? What have you said? Go ahead.
It was these drag. Well, I've not touched a drink in about, I'd say about nearly 9 weeks here. Because, mate, it was just turning me into a hateful bastard, mate. It was just turning me into an angry person. I was pushing away my family members, everything. Just negativity came in at me because I was always pushed. I stayed off it for 9 weeks. But I gave in, man, yesterday. It's all yours, man. I'm under P now, man. I'm like,
what time did you start bevying, lad?
Oh, yesterday. Must have been about just after lunch, bro.
Did you, lad? Yeah, what were you
I was on it all night. I looked at the fucking bin this morning, man. I had eight dragon soups. Two gin and tonics. Now they be gin and tonics. Now they be daft cans.
Yeah.
I was fucking pissed, and then I just remembered I was on this live, on that live. I'm jumping, mate. It's fucking nuts.
It's mad, isn't it?
You know,
you're on every fucking one. It does your head in it on. It's madness.
The whole weekend, mate, I've been stuck to this fucking phone. I've got a fucking growth. I need a shave. Fucking, I had to go and freshen up there because I've been sitting about my bed coat all day drinking fucking coffee and paracetamol on drip, man. Fucking, what, man? You could end up getting lost on this, bro, couldn't you?
Yeah, lad, it's fucking heavy, innit, lad? It's mental because watch telly today, like myself, lad, and it's just adverts and that. It goes to show you why we're just on our fucking phone, lad, all the time. Do you get me? The telly's shocking. What was it? No, but you know when you said dragon or something, what bevy's that? I don't know. I didn't know what you meant when you said
dragon
that.
Dragon soup. It's like a. It's like an alka pop, but it's 7.
Is it like a wicked type?
Aye, but 8%.
Oh, is it, mate? Yeah.
Follow the caffeine.
Oh, so yeah, that's nice then, isn't it?
It's nice. Oh, you can drink it in the bottom, mate. It's like drinking ginger. But see when you go to stone up, after drinking it, you hit the deck, man.
Yeah.
You think you've been drinking ginger, know what I mean?
How many
fucking
weeks have you not had a bevy for then?
That was 9 weeks, yeah. 9 weeks, mate. Aye.
Fucking hell, mate.
9 weeks.
No wonder then, lad.
I know, but I'm going to drink responsibly. Do you know what I mean? And maybe have one every month. Have a wee. Know what I mean?
Yeah, why not, mate? Yeah.
I know, mate. You've got to break it up a bit, mate. I was sitting there like a nun. I'm trying to do everything right for my wee mum now because she's not keeping too well, my wee mum. Because I've been in and out of jail the last couple of years there, like I was saying the other day to you, brother. And
yeah.
See that? Do you know what actually woke me up when I get out of prison? I seen how much she'd aged over such a short period of time, mate.
Wow.
And it made me realise, man. I was like, I've got to. That's not my worst nightmare. Would be
mate.
Me lying up in my HMP up, bro, and getting that phone call. Your mum's died. Do you know what I mean? Or you're pet. That's a nightmare to me. That would be my worst nightmare scenario, mate. That's my worst.
That's not way going about that to me. That's fuck me, lad. You know. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Come on, the boy. So yeah, what time did you stop drinking then, mate?
The times I stopped drinking until I passed out on my fucking couch, bro. I think it was for.
Jump on this stack, yeah. Put the link out. Jump on,
must have been a good night.
Yeah, fucking hell, mate.
Hangover.
Sleeping on the couch, lad. Yeah.
Aye. Woke up fucking like my back's not fucked today. Aye. One of the ones, bro. What did I do last night?
What are you like then? Hey, what was you like this morning when you woke up? Like, what the fuck? Or would you felt rough as toast or what?
Oh, I was like, straight away, man. I was like, shit, man, I've been on this YouTube, man, chatting shit, man. What have I said, man? People take things out of context, man. Batter it all on the internet. Fucking hell, I'm going to get people bouncing out from my past. No, Chrissy's all on the internet. Family members phoning me. I was thinking worst case scenario now. Pure everything listen to you know what I mean? The fear, mate, innit? It's FEAR, innit, man? Ian Brown right up this morning, man.
That's the mad thing, lad. The mad thing, lad. There's like lives till like fucking like 5 in the morning, and after time, mate, I just wake up with my headphones in my ears, mate, and you got to get up there in a few hours. You just can't help it. You just like, wow, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Do you know what I end up doing, Darryl? Like, see when I'm not listening, when I'm not taking, I'm not on the panel or I'm not in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll have it on the background. I'll just sit and like doze off and just listen. And I can,
lads, fucking hell, not half, lad. That's what I do non-stop, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly, mate.
Have it in the background, innit?
Yeah. But some fucking people go on the panel, lad. They can wake you up with the shouting, so you just lower the volume, lad. Just leave it in your ears, lad. Let you go a kid. Mad at the kid.
Aye, man, you're honestly. Like, fuck's sake. But I didn't realise that was a whole weekend and it flew in like that there. I was like, this is Sunday already. I was like, Monday already.
Yeah, it's flew on.
See, I'm saying Sunday. This is Monday. No, I mean,
it's like Tuesday tomorrow, mate. It's absolutely mental, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
It went past so fucking quick, mate. But I mean, especially on this YouTube, mate, the hours would just fly past, lad. It's mental, isn't it?
Aye, you could.
Been a bit quiet today, hasn't it?
Aye, it has. I was noticing that this morning. I was like, I was struggling even back now, even though I had the hangover and that, I was like, well, I wasn't even going to do one, to be honest. I actually genuinely was going to do one. I thought that he said to people the other day, I'll do one, so fuck it, I'll have to do one, like, especially on a Monday, Mad Messy Mondays, innit? So fucking night, even if it's, but I'll put Majesty on it. Well, a Madge, I was going to put MAJ MESSI Mondays. But I thought, everyone just do you know that's how? See the other day, see on Friday when I came on the show to do the music and that. That's how I used that track. That's why I used that track at the beginning. Messy.
That's
Did you hear the track I used in the wee video?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's how I used that, bro.
Yes,
you haven't seen nothing yet. But he's a fucking nightmare. Let me fucking tune that.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of days now to sort it out, because you could even do. People were saying to me, it's when you're doing it live, it's well better, you know, because you're obviously interacting How would that work? If say things like you sent me a recording one, and I just say things like you just sent me like 2 10-minute ones, just and then I could just play that. Can I still be talking in the chat now, or?
Aye, and then you could play it at your own leisure. But I'm hoping.
Yeah. I'll speak to people this week then about that, lads, innit? We've got a little couple of days to
who's the boy who does what's his name? The boy with the Mohican, and he started. He's done a few podcasts. He's actually good. Aye,
Video Craig.
Like that boy. So he's got a new setup. He's got a whole new setup the day, and I seen his video, and I sent him a message. I says, maybe you could help me, mate. I'm trying to do live music, you know, over the StreamYard platform to my friends. So hopefully he gets back to me. I don't know if he'll get back to me.
Oh, lad, lad. That's perfect. That lad, can't you? Is Panteco? Panteco's the one that said. But I was meant to give the email. I can't give it out on here, innit? Get it fucking bombarded, lads.
I know.
How do he can sort everything out for us, he was saying.
Even we get by that obstacle, getting on for me to play the music for you, and like maybe when you stop doing a wee chat, maybe a wee bit of music.
You can even send me. If you can even send me like a recording of 10 minutes, surely there'll be any options there where I can speak to you now and say, listen, people, the next 10 minutes. This is the music. Surely they'll be on here.
And it gives you a wee bit of a break.
I'll have a little
together to think about what you're going to say next in the chat, innit? It's like,
lads,
but the thing is,
Tim one,
I'm worried about
Tim one as well. This fella Tim, sorry lad, he sent me all thingies today to someone else. You know, all my logos that I can put up with like a boxing glove and all that he's done for us. Nice one for them, Tim, lad. I'm gonna get them set up.
If we can get DJ Cyrus or something. For the banner.
Yeah, so you know what, mate?
Darryl Adams, DJ Cyrus or something for the banner or something.
Well, that's the mad thing, lads, wasn't it? When was it? It was last Wednesday, wasn't it? Where just that random Wednesday, obviously I always do Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Like, but I sometimes mix it up. I could do 2 in a row, and then I could do like miss out 2. It just depends. But so it was last Wednesday, wasn't it? I don't know what the fuck it popped up where I just went. Did I say to you, listen, lad? Have you got you showed me the way I went, lad?
How did it come about? I think I just jumped on.
You know what?
I'm the same. Do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking to myself, how did I end up connecting with Darryl? I was like, I was trying to retrace my steps. And I was like, how did I end up on the show doing that anyway? That was crazy.
And you know what? I'm 90% sure, lad, where I said to you, listen, you showed me, you know, I can picture it back now, but you know what, fucking people like, they're like, nah, so they'll probably check for us. But I mean, I'm sure I mentioned I went about doing it like a song, and then you just kicked into fucking the Terminator, mate. I just thought, this kid's fucking over the moon here, he's sober as fuck, and he's fucking kicking, and I thought, go ahead, mate, I'm just asking for another. Long story short, lad, everyone knows you now, lad, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's fucking boss.
Yeah, do you know, that's what I want, man. I like to just put a smile on people's faces, mate. That's what I've always been about, man. It's always you've got to have a laugh in life. Life's too serious,
you know
man.
What, mate? Isn't it? It can be so serious where, like, fucking, there's bigger pictures out there, isn't it? But it's just channeling your fucking negativity, lad, into positivity, innit? Because we all have shy days, innit?
So much. The way we are brought up in the Western Hemisphere, mate, there's so much negativity in our lives anyway. So you're trying to get. I'm trying to be. See, every day, mate, I'm trying to be the most positive person I can be and the best version of myself. But I don't think. I think we're always battling it, no matter how strong you are, how much money you've got, how much happiness you've got. We've all struggling.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like this is a true fucking fact as well. By the way, it's like you know, millionaires and billionaires, they're still not happy. You know, lads. You know, they can buy anything they want in the world, and they're genuinely not happy, lads. So it's not just about the money, even though it helps everyone else, and obviously the world goes round better. But I mean, it's not the be all and end all, to be honest.
No, it's no. I agree with you, mate. Do you know I've had money? I've not had money. Do you know when I've been happier? When I didn't have money, me and my girlfriend were struggling with nothing.
Yeah,
and we were more happy. And
that's what I mean. That's what life's about, isn't it? Struggles, ups and downs, and that.
And it's like this is why don't get me wrong, like, see, when I see people saying certain things, I want to have my comments, and I probably will be opinionated, because I can't help myself, mate. I'll talk myself, I'll get myself on.
Fucking right, lad. Definitely.
In it, though. At the same time, but I want to be positive. But if somebody's going to put out bullshit, I'm gonna be a man and fucking say,
back, obviously.
You're talking shite, mate. Aye, you know what I mean? If it's there, and I expect somebody to do the exact same back to me. Do you know what I mean? When I'm doing it, so you know what I mean. It works both ways, doesn't it?
That's why it's mad on the YouTube. It's like it's crazy because so many different channels on that now. But it's certain different people come on, and at certain times, obviously, people could come on where it's like it's meant to just be one of them down nights where they're just going on about stuff, and you're like, oh. And a certain nights where obviously you need to be like positive. That whole point of me doing one, I got told for fucking weeks and weeks to do one. I was like, and it comes to a point, lad. I was like, how am I gonna do one of them? What the fuck? I know work with computers, like, and I've got fucking two in front of me every day. But I mean. And then I thought, fuck it, I'll give it a go. And I just said to people, I'll wait till I get 100 subs. But people haven't even got 100 subs, without even thinking they've had all videos up. I was like, this is going to take me ages. Long story short, mate, 6 weeks ago now, I've nearly got 500, mate. 500 subs nearly. It's unbelievable, lad. And big up to everyone that's putting subs as well, mate. Big respect to you. If you haven't, definitely put your notifications on.
Do you know that was only last week I was on, and I had no subs, and I've got like 30 odds now, and I'm like, thanks.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this is the boy. Put his link up. This is the boy. It's Mr. Dark Raver. Mr. Dark Raver 79. People, put his link up. Get him to at least 50 from this, surely. No, but it's about building everyone up because. The YouTube, mate, there's a billion new videos that go on YouTube each day. 1 billion. So that's just videos.
I was going to look that up. Is that what it is? 1 billion videos a day gets uploaded.
A day get uploaded, yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it? Imagine the servers. I was thinking, how big are the warehouses to hold all the servers to hold all that shit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But there's the good thing is the few from America come on as well, lad, don't they? And speaking of boxing and MMA, which as soon as I get past the 500, I'll have my community page. And then I'll let everyone know a little bit more about myself and all that. Then you know what I mean, what I'm about and that.
And then maybe day one channel for boxing, and then for maybe another topic, things like that.
That's the mad thing when it's thought about, like the name, which is what is my name? I've forgotten. That those discussions with banter. So the discussions are, I can speak about sport on them all. The banter is we're always going to have a laugh. So with the discussions and banter, you work it out. It's clever, isn't it? By myself. Pat on the back on the lesson. But it means two things, doesn't it?
I've seen people like who have done it, and that's how they end up successful because they open up other channels. It's not just like they keep one channel; that will open up other channels for different topics. But it's the same person behind them all.
Sports out, mate. I'm itching to get all my sports shit that I've got on my phone and all people I know and all that.
You're like your UFC, you're like your UFC and your boxing, don't you?
I'm on medical ones, aren't I, all the time, so we share information, and obviously anything that pops up over in USA, I'll know who's injured, like say from like American fighter pulled out there, and I give them a little bit of advice from my IFL TV and obviously fucking Boxing Social and that, so we work with each other. And I've built up loads of relationships with all the Americans, so they'll be on me as well.
Like you were saying the other day, like even doing the boxing, doing the commentating, thinking,
just having different topics and all that at different times, and getting, you know what I mean. And there's a market out there, mate. As I said, I started with some fellow in America, in about 3.5 years ago. I think I was like he was on 200 subs or something. He's got 122,000 subs now. And he's got a lovely platform belter, and he just obviously he's moved to the fucking mansion and whatever else. But it's not even about that. That's bad the thing. It's just about building it up with the right people, I think.
Do you know what the amazing thing is as well? It's like back in the day you would have to pay for services for us to get your name out there or to do stuff like this. But the quality thing is, I mean, this is like free advertising.
Well, lads, it was funny enough you should say that, because I was just thinking, in regards to like something like you wanted. It only happened today, funny enough. And, to see if obviously the shops were open or whatever else or this, that. You know, you just Google on your phone and then ring, you know, the shop. But years ago, mate, you'd have to get the fucking Yellow Pages out or the Thompson
Yeah,
local,
yeah,
mate.
jeez.
You'd be
And all the
fucking
young ones.
going through them all, mate, just for alphabet letter. Lad, the time you check, mate, you might have missed them by 10 minutes.
They're
Honest
fucking
to
missing,
God, mate.
Nowadays,
Yes,
it's
just
like
do. Where's the boy now from America? Holla, just do. You're okay,
up,
mate.
man.
Yeah,
you're okay,
get
man.
on. Just do. People also subscribe to. And look, Mrs. Moon goes on is right. You had a birthday today, just do.
Mrs.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if I've subbed. I'll definitely sub when I come off, right? Big up the American boy, man. Big up.
Yeah. As I said, we go deep on the boxing, but it's one of them which I always speak to them, you know, behind the thingy, and when I'm on there, and I say, listen, you just got to be the right time when I bring them on.
That's it.
Do you get me? Because
you'd be
surprised that so many people can turn off. You're just trying to build the platform so everyone buys into you first. Get past your 500, and then obviously everyone will get to know me even more and more and more. And that's how it builds. You buy into yourself, don't you? So, but when I have like boxing certain ones on, it could drop like 20%, and then it's so. What I've gathered is the certain nights like your Mondays, is Mad Mondays, is just literally about everything. Do you know what I mean? Friday's always going to be obviously music with the DJ Cyrus, obviously. Fucking kicking out the beats, and yeah. So. And I'll build more days up as the time goes on. But yeah, you know, so with regards to that, remember when you were ringing me, you know, the next day? Yeah. Let me just see if say hi to people.
I was like, oh no,
just
man.
Gave a sub. Yes, it's right, people. Yes, just do, bro. Yeah, so basically, lad, yeah, it was mad because the next day you were parrot to death, wasn't you, lad? You were like, fucking hell, man. I've just checked all that. I hadn't even checked back because he ain't listening to me voice, lad, so I'd still not even really even thinking. So I'm just going off you, and I did have to check the other day, and I thought it was down a little bit, the sound, but you were fucking laughing to death, lad, wasn't you?
I was like, what the fuck? It
was boss, that lad.
It was boss.
It was nice on Norris. Yeah, I was like that because every time you ring it, you know, the text you were doing, I was like laughing because I was busy and I was like, I was thinking, I need to ring him, man.
He's on toast, man.
No, but the mad thing is, which is the sick thing. Yeah, everyone put everyone's links out, get everyone all the subs between us. Yeah, so everyone just look 60 odd in here, people. So basically, yeah. So when everyone read the texts, and I was like, oh, I wish I was in ours a second here. I could have rang him to calm him down because you were like, oh, mate, I just like, you know, in the message. And I thought, you know what, I've got to ring him. And you were like, oh, lad, no. But the mad thing was, lad, yeah, I got so many messages going. For the first time, that was unreal. Do you get me? And it was. So when I watched it back, only your bits when the music, not me speaking, only your bits. And you know what, lad? Certain times it was unbelievable. I don't know what the sound was. It was like up down, wasn't it, lad? It was weird, wasn't it?
No, that's it. That's the problem. No, that is. See, it's because when you're using devices like this, see the actual. Think about it. It's just small devices like a phone or an iPad. They don't have great microphones on them. So when you're playing music from them, you'll get that farting sound now, and it doesn't sound like the bass lines at the right times. You'll not hear the snares. You'll not hear the hi hats. So you only hear bits and bobs, and that's what the problem is. So it's getting in that, and then it's getting in the copyright as well because YouTube's a fucking wanker.
Yeah, well, every time you play on man, I get a copyright.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, right? Because see the man. Remember that I made the video.
It's okay,
yeah, but it's I've been copyrighted for it as well, but I've not taken it down. So what?
No. Basically, what it is, there's a copyright claim, which basically means is it can't get played in certain countries. My live. That's all that means. A copyright strike is when it be serious. But I haven't had one of them.
I've got a copyright
claim. It's the royalties of the songs that you're playing. So say for instance like Michael Jackson,
the songs still alive
and whoever else, and you're playing Michael Jacko, he's like, well, my rights are anyone that plays my song has to pay me. So YouTube are like, oh, we're not paying you, so we'll just take that down. Do you get me?
it's up to the original artist who actually made the track to give you the opportunity if they decide it to let you play it.
Yeah, mate. It's mad because
see most of the tracks I played, it was actually a mate of mine who made them. So
yeah,
I could maybe contact him and ask him if he would let me play the tracks. Do you know what I mean? But if you're listening, Joey, you know who it is, man. Let me play the tracks.
Yeah, you know what it is. Don't bring them down.
Because I've known the guy. See most of the tracks I played.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the guy who made them. You know what I mean? So with a bit of luck, man, he'll let me play them. But I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, mate. Yeah.
He's a paper man. He's in it for the business, you know. He's in it for money.
That's it.
He's fantastic. So, I mean, see the tracks he made. They're fantastic tracks. You know what I mean? They're all like remixed, vamped up tunes from the early 90s, and he's made
the belter ones. Yeah, it's the belter ones.
Joey Riot, Power Stomp. If anybody's not heard them and you like that sort of music, tune into it. Joey Riot, Power Stomp. He's got all sorts of stuff, man. Excellent.
Yeah,
it really is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, look at that. That page he's just put there. Betty Shuffle woke up with a full list of copyrights. Yeah, watch this and that. It was non-stop music, wasn't it, for about 10 hours. I don't know what's going to happen with them ones, surely. I don't know. Man, you might just be the copyright. Might be not unknown as well. I don't get how it works myself.
I need to read into it. I don't understand it myself either.
Because it's certain. But someone said to me, someone put in the thingy. Why don't you play the non-copyright songs? It'll let you know which song if it's copyrighted or not. That's weird, isn't it?
Aye.
But they're shite though, the ones that are like that though, lad. Fucking hell, mate.
They're all shit. Aye, they're most you want to hear the classics, didn't you?
Once a choir night, I'd have done it yesterday. That's what it'd be, all them ones, wouldn't it?
You'd end up having it, but it's at the same time you'd be promoting smaller people, smaller artists. But people who are listening and want to hear the tracks that they know, they're familiar with, isn't it? It's
mad because it's a mad one because when you're obviously, I get it where you're playing their song. Yeah, I get that. But I mean, it's how much it's been like each time would YouTube have to pay for us playing that to get me. I don't know how it works.
See, Fab's right. Well, see the way I see it. See, Fab, I was producing a lot of tracks, right, and they were out there.
Yeah,
I would encourage it for other people to play it because then at the end of the day, it's still getting out there. Do you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, still, even though that you own that track and you want the royalties for it, at the same time, why not let people just? I don't understand that. Why not let people just play them, especially if they're a disc jockey and they want to play? Do you know what I mean? Your track, that should be. I would be something I would embrace because I'm not really into production. I've never produced any of my own tracks, but if I did, I would. I'm glad to let people use them.
I know that's what it's okay. Yeah, because
why would you not want them out there? Innit?
I know, but that's the mad thing about that because I don't know if it's. I don't know if every time you play a song, maybe that they've got to pay YouTube, is it, lad, or what? Just maybe.
For what I think I was reading the other day that it's up to the artist if they allow you, if they they see you doing it and the claims being put out. Yeah. That, obviously, I think the algorithms pick up the claims, right? So, but then if they'll get contacted and then they'll get asked, would you like that? Would you like that person to play the tracks? And it's up to the producer, the actual person who owns the copyright, to let that person use them or not in it, and then they get the royalties. If you play them over a sort of social media, they get the money, even though you're playing their tracks. They'll still receive the royalties for the tracks.
It's not because what I need to find out as well, lad, is because obviously I've had 3 copyright thingies claims now. I don't know if I need to check to see if it comes to a point where, say, for instance, like you had 10 or something, they go, listen, hang on. Is it too much, or is it like copyright just not on it, just that one-off fucking thingy, and they can't get played in other countries and that? You get emails, don't you?
Certain different countries.
Yeah,
do you know
bizarre.
what I don't understand is, see, Facebook, that's a lot easier. See, when I've been on Facebook, I've never had any problems with it. But it's always YouTube, because it's such a big platform, YouTube. But
can't watch it, lad. It's mad. It's a mad one, because it's the same. He was clever there, though, lad, with fucking, what's his name? Oh, fucking hell. He's in he was in Speed. What's this? Keanu Reeves. He went soft, lad, doing. Oh, lad, what he done? He didn't get paid, did he? For remember Speed, the film.
Right? Did they know?
That come out.
Sandra Bullock. Him and Sandra Bullock in the film Speed. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Didn't get. So he didn't get paid in millions. He said, "I want a percentage of the company. So whatever the company sells in the cinemas, I want royalties for that. So when we make it 2, 3, 4, whatever else, you don't pay me. I get percentages." And then that's how he's made all this dough. What's the fucking other one that he's in now? Fucking hell, watch it all the time.
Matrix, no. What's his latest films? I've not seen it. His latest. Wick. John Wick.
John Wick, lad. Yeah. I had to get out there.
Fuck with him, man.
So you know what he done on that, lad? He put royalties on that.
John Wick in your case.
Fucking hell. Did you know he's making more? Making more than like the directors and all that? Because don't forget, he has a percentage, of the company.
Right.
That his percentage is not about obviously paying for all the props and the actors and that. His percentage of royalties, what it sells. So all the directors and producers, they've got to fucking put all the dough in making the fucking whole thing, haven't he? The movie, and he just takes a little flat percentage out, lad, and makes more dough than them. Fucking craft on every single film, lad. So no wonder he wants a 4, 5, 6, 7 and all that, mate. Do you know what I mean, lad?
These guys make.
He's fucking the dough, lad. He's earning, lad. Heavy, innit? Fucking mad, innit? People aren't soft like that, though, lad. It's the same. It's the same with fucking Jeff. What? This legend. Jump on, legend, mate. What?
Jump on. Is that Irish legend? Irish legend. I like him. Is that Irish legend?
No, he's sounded, but
he's fucking man. I'm just going to go off camera because I need a piss, man. Fucking chunk.
Go ahead, lad. See you in a sec.
2 seconds, lad.
Yeah, man. See you in a sec, bro. Did I put that link out there? Yeah, go ahead, lad. You're sweet, lad. There is people. Yeah, so just gonna say there, people about fucking look at Jeff Bezos' fucking wife. He's gonna give her fucking billions and that, whatever else. And she said, nah, no, I want a percentage. Look at Amazon now, mate. It's one of the most richest fucking women in the world. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife only took a percentage out the business instead of the millions. What? Heavy. Using your head, innit, people? Using your fucking head. Jeff Bezos' wife, ex-wife, when he started Amazon, and he divorced, she said, Dad, here's the millions. She said, no, 1 percentage of the company. One of the richest women in the world. I know, Dave, yeah? Yeah, good, mate. Good fella. Yeah, and Amazon runs, I know, it's mad, innit? It's weird, innit? Fucking crazy. Honestly. I'm not sure, you know, mate, because how much did you walk away with? I'm not sure, lad, because I can imagine they would be working with it all the time about getting the percentages up, so I couldn't tell you, mate. Maybe Google how much she's worth. I don't know what she's worth. Oh, let's see this, lad. Get on this for a mad run, bro. I had 2 ton on 4 to 6 on 4 to 6, yeah, and got nailed. Oh, so I was fuming. I banged 200. What I thought was 6 to 4 dog. Only wrote trap 2 by mistake, and I went in at 12 to 1. Did you win? Did you have it, Louis? Did you have it, lad? What's happening, Chris, lad?
What's happening, mate?
Just finding out here, lad. Someone just done a bet there. If you read, I'll read it for you. He put it. He's put a. So did you win, Louis Suarez?
Yes, Darryl, get on this for the mad one. Bro, I had 200 ton on 4-6.
So he had 2 ton on a 4-6. Would have got him like 310, and just got nailed. And then I was fuming. He banged 200 quid in what he thought was a 6-4 dog, and only wrote trap 2 by mistake, and it went in at 12-1. Yes, lad. So he won he won just over 2.5 grand, mate.
What's up for you, mate?
It's right, kid.
Is that you, Lou? Proud of you. Get the drinks in, Lou, man.
I know, Louis. Where are you, bro? The champers on ice, kid.
Fucking brilliant, man.
Louis Suarez name as well. He'll be biting the fucking bottle tops off us for him, you know, Louis Suarez.
Yes. Where's he based?
It's right though, lad.
Where's Lou based? Is he in the UK? I take it, aye.
Yeah. 100%.
Right. Just because of the.
I think he's from Liverpool.
I thought it could have been one of your American audience, you know.
No. I think he's from Liverpool, like myself. I'm 90% sure he is, like. But we've got our fan base. You know what our fan base is like? Fucking hell, man. We have them all over the world. Our fans, kid, don't we?
You got to love Liverpool. You got to love Liverpool.
It is still nice today.
Good crack, man.
Isn't it, mate? So what was your team today then, lad? So you know with the Royals, remember we saying earlier?
Aye.
Have you never been arsed, lad, or what?
Well, I was brought up Republican. Obviously, I grew up and I went to Catholic school, so we were brought up to hate them. But at the same time, see when the Queen died there, when I got to go to news and that, I was thinking to myself, it broke my own mentality in it, and reminded me of my own grand passing. And I was thinking, she's only an old lady at the end of the day. She's done her duty.
Yeah.
She didn't get. She never asked to be the Queen. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, you've got to respect the dead, man. But at the same time, I don't like
70 years though, mate. It's a long time, lad, isn't it? 70 years.
She never wavered. She did not waver once. I mean, look to the very end, Darryl. She actually stood there and passed on power to Liz Truss before she even died, before she kicked the bucket.
Yeah, it's heavy, isn't it?
You've got to take your hat off to her, regardless. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, but like I said, I'm the opposite side. You know what I mean? I'm on the other side, but.
Yeah,
you've got to respect an old lady. You know what I mean? No, I'll not say that.
Lad, it's fucking mad, isn't it? Hey, Donny, do you know Donny? Donny from your way, Scotland. Donny.
Was that Dom? Donny boy, Darryl, Donny. I don't know if I spoke to him yet.
He was gonna fight him, fighting trolls before. Obviously, he went well, and then obviously our string coming for them.
Donny. Aye, they were met.
Yeah. Donny from your way. He went to the press conference and that.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he went to the press conference. He went down with buggies and that, I think. Motorsports.
Right, mate.
And
it never materialised because I think trolls get no well, didn't he?
No, it was Donny that went well, mate. Yeah, he had something to do with his brain or something, wasn't it, Donny? Right. If you want to come on, Donny, jump on, mate. Jump on, Donny. Explain. I
love fighting trolls. He's a top lad, I know about trolls, isn't he? Fighting trolls.
Yeah, you know what, mate? Oh, lad, he meant to go live last night, and he fucked up there. You know, lad.
I think he's good.
Fuck's sake, man. Here's a guest. Oh, hello, Fly La. Yes, here's the one and only Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh, Fly Me to the Moon. I got Fly Me to the Moon, man.
How are we, lad?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, man.
You're good?
Yeah. All good, mate.
Nice one. Just finished with draft, haven't I?
Oh, mate. Fucking went in. Look, he went in for the 12-hour there, he did, Chris.
Sick that, isn't it?
12 hour.
Must be the only person in the world like having to work 12 hours today, like.
Right, you at work. What is it you do? Yeah, Flyman.
bit of maintenance on like big machinery, you know, that makes plastic.
And they still had you today?
You up, bro?
They still had you out today working, even on the holiday and stuff?
Oh yeah, honestly, we work every day, mate. Never shut, honestly. Shocking.
No, I remember seeing it.
Without a bit of plastic, wouldn't you? I think the world would end without a bit of plastic, mate. Shocking.
I remember watching you flyers in work. Remember last week, was it, or the day, mate? And you were showing us and that.
You know, loads of people enjoyed that. Like it was a belt of that. It was off the cuff and everything. That.
Yeah, and what's the bit of it, mate? Regards to when you were obviously, you know, where you showed us the plastic and all that. I was like, fucking hell, this is crazy. This, yeah. No one of them, like, mad, isn't it?
Passes the time, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, but how many was in work with you today, though, mate? Beat them in a fucking full graft, though, lad.
Aye.
You know what they said? They said, right, that because they were that busy, they couldn't allow anyone to be up, couldn't allow the bank holiday to be took, right? But if you wanted to take the day off without pay, you could for only 2 people per shift. And there's about 80 people in there.
Okay, now.
It's not good, like. They're just one of them companies, you know what I mean?
Not even like double bubble or nothing, lad, no?
Oh, man. No, didn't even get a day in lieu or anything.
That's what's wrong with this country these days.
That's criminal, isn't it?
And it, mate, we've got to start paying our workers more wages, man. This is what the problem is. Fucking hell, man. Every time,
you know what,
I don't want to get down that route, but every time there's a Tory government, it seems to be the same.
Shite,
Andy, lad.
Aye, mate.
The union's still a thing, or not?
Sorry, I didn't catch you there, bro.
Unions, are they still a thing? You know,
I'm sure they are, lads, yeah.
Are they?
Even in Charlie, bro.
Do they do any good, like?
I'm not sure, bro.
He's not sure on the unions, mate. I'm not even sure, lads. With regards to unions, mate. Sure. Well, look what happened with us down at Eva, mate. All the buses, lads. All the buses were off for fucking about 5 weeks, mate, in that heat. Ruthless.
No, the sad thing is, I believe there should be more striking going on now, because see, back in the early 80s, 90s, when we were young, when I was growing up, I mean, at least with the poll tax, when that came out, we all hit the streets and we protested against it. It's as if we've lost our backbone these days. It's because we're all on devices, we're on our houses, and we're not speaking up for the right things that we should be speaking up for. And do you know what I mean? We need.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Wages.
Bus drivers, lad. Bus drivers, fucking. As I said, I think they backed off for 5 weeks in the worst times possible. You know, in the summer holidays, they got the percentage in the end. I think it went up 8%. I'm not sure the exact ins and out, 8%. And then, so what's happening now is all the other industries are like, well, hang on, we do fucking more to this fucking community in this world than them they do. We're gonna strike, lad. It'll be fucking going off the roof soon. Everyone will be striking, lad.
Down the other way, like a couple of weeks ago, they weren't even the Clenny weren't even picking up the fucking the middens down the rubbish, and the fucking there's mice never around about fucking where I live, getting into people's houses now because they're not coming in and picking up the rubbish.
It's mad, mate. It's mad, lad.
You've got to stick together though when you go on strike and that, haven't you?
Yeah, lad. It's got to, mate. Yeah, not even like one building. It's got to be at least 80% of all the workers, mate. Oh, because if it's just like 40%, they're like, all right, Simon, we'll employ someone else. Them 20%, that 40 will go to 20 in a second. Oh, Sam, don't worry. You don't have to come in. I've got someone else. My cousin's mate will do that job. Next minute, no, I'm in. That's how they win. They prey on the vulnerable regards to funds, isn't it?
Aye, mate.
For 5 weeks, they were off, though, mate, when we had fucking 34s and that, mate. And he stuck by it, and in the end, they got a higher percentage to bus drivers in Liverpool. Madness.
Good. Fair play to them, man. Good stuff.
How does this work, right, Daryl? 20 years ago, I was on slightly more money than I'm on now. 20 years ago.
That's just, you know what I mean?
It, lad? And look at all the scrans gone up. Look at the scrans gone up. All the chocolate bars are dead dear now. There's hardly any in them, lad. Madness.
I know.
Go on the toilet a second.
That's a fucking joke. Flight, do you know, you're saying you got more wages.
Something's a pound.
You get more wages back then than you do now.
20%. 20% right.
Do you know why I think that is? Because back then, people, the employers were more they feared not paying their workforces the right wages because of strikes, because they knew back then they had a backbone. It's as if now a lot of the big employers are like the big companies, the conglomerates and stuff like that. They don't care because they're thinking, well, we'll just, like what Darryl says, we'll just get somebody else in to do the job. If they don't want to do it, we'll just get migrant workers to come in and they'll do it. Do you know what I mean? Crazy times we live in, man.
I remember when I left school, I was on a YTS. Can you remember them youth training schemes?
I was on a YTS as well.
£35 a week, right? You used to be able to go out every night.
I know, and enjoy.
£35 a week.
It's fucking nuts now, isn't it, man? It's what's happened is the wages and it's the wages and the benefits are going up with the inflation rates. It's got to, do you know what I mean? And they're claiming that if they put it up, then it could put it into recession and we could end up worse off. That's a cop out. A lot of bullshit. It's just to keep all the rich and the poor where we are. You know what I mean? We need to have redistribute the wealth. That's what I say anyway. But it will never happen. Not in their lifetime anyway. Unfortunately.
Did we all watch a funeral today then? Did anyone like?
I've been watching bits and bobs.
Today,
I couldn't watch it all, mate. It fucking gets mind-boggling after a while, doesn't it? It's interesting, but seeing the ceremony and all that.
I couldn't believe all that queue, you know, where they actually like they queued up for hours and hours, didn't they, to go in there and see the coffin. That's crazy.
Would you? People were paying. See for the armbands, it was like people were selling them for three and a half, and all that, 350 quid, 350 brick, like that. And people were buying them to just go and stand in a big fucking queue all day, to walk in a coffin.
They didn't have to pay, did they?
No, well, people were selling their armbands, right? Because obviously the queues, because you're queuing up. There's queues away along fucking all the way along Westminster to get in to see it, or where the coffin was sitting in the state. But lads, people were selling their bands.
Lads, get on this then, fly. Yeah, what they were doing, you know, people have waited in the queue, yeah. And they had, you know, wristbands because you need to put a number on you, yeah, fly.
So what and people were selling their wristbands
with pure dough, were just going right to the front of the queue, saying, "Listen, Dad, we'll give you £1,000 for each wristband, please." It saves us waiting like 16 hours. Yeah, lad, they were making pure wedge. Trust me.
I know. I was like, what?
Up to $20,000, wasn't it? One thing.
People selling them on eBay and all.
Because because you knew you're only a special few. And you had to wait at least 12 hours, and they were just paying like $5,000 and that to just say, "Listen, here's money. Can I have that wristband?" No problem at all. Yeah.
You know what else was weird, though, right? You know what else?
Scary, was weird,
right? It was total luck, right? You might have been in that queue for 12 hours, right? But it was total luck that if you got in there at the time when you had the King, Prince Charles, you had William. Princess Anne, they were all stood round that coffin, so it was just luck if you got in at that time, wasn't it? When the whole of the royal family stood there, you're never going to get that again there.
It is mad, isn't it? Because we've always had a queen. I'm just wondering when the new notes are going to change in that. When was King Charles going to be on them now, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it? How are they going to do that?
Just loads of items, you know, all loads of items that like have always had like the Queen's like emblem on it. They've all got to remake all their new items now, you know, with all of the things on them. Even in written order.
It's fucking ages to do that.
If you've got any old £20 notes, you need to use them by the end of September.
Yeah, so I can imagine the notes are going to take, a couple of months for them to come out, all the new notes. Do you get me?
The old paper that, man? Are out of date at the end of September. The old paper ones, 20s.
This September or next September?
Like Prince Charles will want his notes, his face on the notes as quickly as possible. Obviously, he'll want it next month.
Flight minimum. Are you? Is it this September or next September?
Did we? No, next month.
This September, the end of this month. So no, it's
End of this month.
You have to get your notes changed.
Well, they don't mess about because they've never done this before. Don't forget, since fucking 19, as I said, she's been
Before your time.
1953 was it or 54? She was on the monarchy. Like that's fucking. The mad thing about it is, it's like thinking about it, like it's mad as well. Which is a mad thought. Like my granddad, he passed away, didn't he? A few months ago. He was made up. He went the same year as the Queen, one of them. But it was mad because he was only 9 years younger than the Queen. I was like, wow, that's weird. That my granddad's only 9 years. The Queen was only 9 years older than my granddad. He died a month for madness. If you think about it, mad, isn't it? But yeah, with these new, what about the coins? Don't forget. What about the coins?
I know. So I was thinking.
It's all gonna be fucking mental, isn't it? New coins, new notes, fucking new monarchy,
new song.
Mate. Fucking crazy, isn't it?
I tell you what else was weird, right? Who thought of all that ceremony? You know, all the beef eaters and all that when they're going around the coffin. Did you see it? The way all that ceremony went, where they
it was to a T, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Who do you think?
They've been training
what do you reckon?
for years.
That's a 10 mil. That's a 10 million funeral, isn't it? Do you reckon? 10 mil.
Wow, much and headfold, isn't it?
Could be more, yeah. Could be, yeah.
I can't remember the Queen mothers. What was the Queen mothers like? I can't remember any of that.
It was massive, regards. So don't forget, back then it was the TV was different, and we didn't have fucking tellies and all that back then, and not like them.
Funny you saying that.
I mean, like social media and all that. So it was different, but I mean, just how young she was though to go on the monarchy. If you think about it, it's fucking bizarre, isn't it?
Oh, she was a little girl, wasn't she?
Fuck me, mate.
Oh, and she's 70 years.
26,
wow.
26 years of age. I think she's only just lost a dad, which is the king. And then you're running the Commonwealth in the UK at 26. Fucking hell, mate. They can't even tie the shoelaces at 26 this day and age.
See, when you look at pictures of the Queen's sister when she was young, she was a pretty looking woman, man. The Queen's sister. She was actually quite a pretty looking chick.
It's mad because, so how old Prince Charles now? He must be 75.
Pushing it, aye. He's taking the dairy off his boys, I think, a wee bit into his boy. He's taking the dairy out. I think that's why because he could have just passed it on. But I think he's thinking, well, my son's just been married or the rest of it. I'll take
the new money as well. Yeah, he wants. He's just basically fought the toe there, lad. Because don't forget, he's always been known, lad, that he won't go to any event unless they buy him a suit. And he's got to take it home with him, lad. You know what I mean? He's very fucking tight like that. So I can imagine the stamps with his head. They're gonna go through the roof. Fucking out the prices, lads. Fucking here's the time to fucking put the prices up. The king's head's on everything now.
Do you know, Darryl? See, Prince Charles. Do you know he's got the title of the Duchy? Well, before he became king, obviously, he had the title of the Duchy. You know what that means? Duchy. The Duchy means right. See, he owns more land. Right, they own more land, and they just see the Duchy. And he gets more money than the Queen did because Prince Charles is more
I get you,
because he's the Duchy. Because he was a Duchy.
Well,
so
now,
William's the Duchy, and I would imagine so because he's taking his title, isn't he?
Well, Kate's now Princess of Wales. Kate is now Princess of Wales.
So it's
whereas Prince Charles, now Kate's got it, Princess of Wales.
So William will be the
Prince William,
the Prince of Wales.
Isn't he a pilot or like one of them that save people with?
He's in like the military and that. He's in the military, isn't he?
A lifesaver. You know, on the. Do you know what I mean? In the area.
Yeah.
Goes out.
He's always in the military.
That's what
he's in the military. Yeah.
Think you'd ever catch him on the front line, but.
No, sure. And to know fucking free scanner food banks. That's about it, mate.
I know, mate. Remember when Harry, that
with
bit of
Rashford,
pitch came out?
him and Marcus Rashford handing out the scans.
Did anyone know?
I know.
Did
Rashford,
anyone notice all the medals on their trousers and all the boys? Did you see all the medals on them clothes they had? I don't know how to get all them medals.
Yeah, there's loads.
I
don't even know, mate. I think you only have to turn up at one function and they get one or something. Turn up and host a function. There's a medal.
Fucking Nora, man. I was like, how do you get on him? He's no fucking been in battle, man, like the boys have, fuck's sake.
But imagine if you had that many, mate, you'd just have a suit with badges, wouldn't you, lad? You'd be just shaking everywhere, mate. It'd be madness, wouldn't it? Badge man.
You get a fucking beer at MD's door. You get a piece of MD's door, man.
Imagine going through with a thingy detector with all them on. Fucking go off the roof, wouldn't it? The alarms would be just off the scale. Like that. Have you got anything to fucking thingy on you? Fucking hell, lad, you're messing. I'll have to take my old kit off. All badges all over me, bro.
Apparently, see the massive diamond, the biggest diamond in the world that was on the crown. See I think it's an African country that actually the British government, we stole it for them years ago and they're asking for it back.
Yeah.
I read that. They're asking. There's a few. In fact,
you can't have fucking that, can you? Should have been gone 5 minutes. They want the diamonds back already.
Picking the boys like vultures, man.
Fucking hell, mate. I see you went past the crowd, yeah. We want diamonds back right now.
I know. But see when you think about it, but
Mince tatties, you know, okay.
We fucking robbed the whole planet.
Daniel, Gavin. Oh, mate, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, T1.
Snipping in the cash machine, mate.
Go ahead, lads, yeah. Get some Prince Charles notes out the machine, lad.
Who's mad so in it, Chris? That'd be nuts, man. Is it? Does anybody know if there's any notes been made up or anything about it yet?
I don't know, mate. Well, it's mad because I know it takes. Mind you, it'll be quicker, I think, for the notes because it's all about printing, isn't it? But the actual coin itself, that's every coin, you know. It's a mad one. That's every fucking coin, lad. It's going to be brand new, innit, with the king's head on. Mad, that lad.
I've got a big jar of coins. I'm going to need to go down now before.
Lad, you need to cash in now, lad. They're worth buttons now, lad. Oh, lad, you know what though, lad? It could swing the other way though, and like be worth more than what they are. You know, in about 50 years' time, with imagine all the coins, the old queen, you know, the ones that they see on the adverts, lad, that are the tenner and that with the king's head on and that. Lad, they'll be worth your dough now.
There'll be all sorts of like memorabilia and stuff like that will end up a fortune because she's an old monarch.
They will though. Even 30 years time, because don't forget, look at all the coins that you see, you know, when there's every monarchy, you know, all the ones that have always come out, them special pounds or £5 coins. Imagine them in 40 years time, mate. They'll be, because they're not out no more, they'll be worth fucking wedge them, lad.
I know. Do you know, I was, see a couple of years back, right, I was walking my dog, me and my pal, and we seen this old skip, right, and see, because I was brought up in Glasgow, I don't give a fuck. See if I see something in a skip, and it looks as if it's worth a bit of money, I'm writing about it. So me and my mate went at the skip, we're fishing through this skip. You know what we found? Lots and lots of newspapers for when the king died.
Wow.
Wow. We found it was interesting as fuck. But see when we took it to the actual it was in Troon, mate. See, because where I live, it's a small fishing village, and there's a lot of obviously Protestant royalists and all that who live round about here. It must have been a big house it was getting.
Anton, big up people. Yeah, go on, lad.
It was a big house it was getting done up at, Darryl, and what happened was we were walking by, so we fished through the skip, but we found all this newspaper articles. My pal found an Omega watch.
Yeah.
An Omega watch. We found all sorts, mate. We ended up getting a bit of money. We walked away with about £700 that day by selling stuff and that. But there was newspaper from when the king died. But do you know, surprisingly, they weren't enough money, mate. And I was surprised because I was thinking, Do you know what I mean? That I thought it would have been worth money then, because the historical side of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody would have bought them, but it's meant to have been a lot of people have got them, obviously, because people have kept them and passed them down in their families.
Two seconds.
Sure, man. I'm going to just check the chat anyway and see everyone in the chat, man. Big up the chat tonight, anyway.
Chris,
yeah,
you know what's hard work? Trying to spend Scottish money in England. They won't accept it anyway, you know.
It's hard work, mate. A couple of times I've tried to do it, man. Then
they're looking at it like it's monopoly money or something. You think it was monopoly money the way they look at it?
I know, but at the same time, they want to take your revenues off us, didn't they?
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's what, do you know? That's what I'm a true believer that I think I want Scotland to get run our own affairs and our own finances. Do you know what I mean? It's not that I don't want to be part of Britain. I just want us to be able to run our own fucking finances, and I want Scotland to be independent, properly independent. Do you know what I mean? Maybe a lot of people won't agree with me on that one, but that's my view on it. Know what I mean?
What's the biggest, like, where does Scotland make all its money? Is it in Aberdeen, where all the oil is and all that?
Well, I'd say it would be the oil refineries, and it would be gaming. Gaming is one of the biggest things for Scotland at the moment as well. Because see your Grand Theft Autos and all that, like your games.
Oh yeah,
that was all Scottish boys that created that.
Was it?
So that's a big industry for Scotland. We've got a lot of things in. See, when every time we bring this topic up, we get made to feel as if Scotland went on our own, the fucking sky would fall in. And I don't believe that, mate. I believe we could be a prosperous country and do well and help England out at the same time, and still be part of a union and a military complex together, but have our own, run our own finances and look after our own people and out the way we see fit. I hate having to go to Westminster asking them for money to run our affairs in this country. But that's just another, innit? Keep banging it against the wall.
How far back does the Scottish England feud thing go back? You know, because there's a bit of beef in there between.
Aye, right. It goes well before man. Didn't it? It goes back to the Picts, innit? It's the Picts, and you get your Newcastle and your Berwick upon Tweed. That was all. Berwick upon Tweed at one point, I think, was actually a Scottish town city, was it not? And then after what was it? I think the war of Adrian's Wall round about there. Do you know what I am?
Well, that's what I mean. Do you know what the mad thing is with the Queen? It's like she stayed. No one regards to remember when you were saying about King Charles had to get fucking thingies for use. What was it? Mm-hmm. Going to the Scottish cathedrals and that. What was that all about?
Or when he came to Scotland. When I said that,
when he takes over all your cathedrals now, doesn't he? The king, the same in Ireland, Northern Ireland, and is it
Church of Scotland and all that? Yeah, aye. Because whoever's the head of state, whoever's the king, or if they're the Queen, they automatically are the head of the church, the Church of England, Church of Scotland.
Yeah, that's it.
Not me.
It's mad as well. Just look at all the Commonwealth. Look at the Commonwealth.
It goes back to Cromwell. Correct, mate. It goes back to Cromwell.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because look at all the other countries. She's like the queen of, man. It's mad, isn't it, man?
It was really what. See, do you know I get a lot of Protestants? See, I get a lot of Protestants saying to me, "Scotland's a Catholic country," but it's not. It's a Protestant country because if it was a Catholic country, it'd be a republic and we'd have our own, we'd run our own finances, but it's not. We're under Westminster's rule.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day.
So what's happening with regards to how long do you reckon it'll take then to get all these new fucking coins, lad? You know, because that's because you know all shops and all that, lad. That I did say it earlier. You know, that have got the emblem on them and all that. They've got to rebrand everything.
Your pubs and all that, with their names.
Everything, all food products, all items that you've always sold, regarding all the ones that have with the Queen's head on them. Everything that you've always made has got to now be rebranded.
Your HP sauce and all that, and it says approved
that's
by
everything.
Her Majesty the Queen.
Yeah. But do you know what? Do you know what HP sauce stands for?
No, I didn't know.
HP sauce, brown sauce. It's HP is Houses of Parliament. So the HP sauce is Houses of Parliament.
Is that why it's always back in the day?
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember it. I had the wee Houses of Parliament on it.
It's got the top on the Houses of Parliament. Yeah. So HP. And I'm sure it was something to do with Churchill back in the late, like early doors 50s, and he had to have it. He liked the taste on his bacon butty, and ever since then he named it House of Parliament sauce. That's a true story.
That's interesting as fuck. Do you know? I'll tell you another fun fact.
Go ahead. Fun fact, go ahead.
I want to hear this. See if you've got a back in the. I think it still stands. See if you have a Cocker King Spaniel dog.
Yeah.
You're meant to be able to go on. I don't know if this is a myth, right? Maybe maybe somebody in the chat can tell me. But you're meant to be able to go on a bus for free or something, or it's something to do with you get free transport or something if you have a King Charles Spaniel dog. And it was an old thing for Victorian times. If you had one of their dogs, you were looked upon as a regal person, and they would give you that.
Mad.
You know,
but it's mad because
what's every thing for that? Like,
yeah, so what happens, right? You know, all the stuff that they've made, just say things like fucking biscuits or something, whatever, like or something with tea on. Because don't forget, the Queen's head's on a lot of tea bags, like tea companies. So what happens then? Who pays for all? Like, because they've got to rebrand everything, and they'll be losing out money. Is that just normal? Just got to take it on the chin that all your old stuff is just worth nothing now, or do you just wait till you sell it all and use your head? It's a mad fuck, isn't it?
It's going to be so many things that are going to need to change because the Queen's died, and that's all we've known for 70 years, man.
You could have certain people that handmade stuff and have only ever known how to create or carve, the Queen's head. What happens to all them that can't do the fucking kings? Then they've got no job, lad. All little mad things, lad. It's fucking nuts, isn't it?
There's so many smalls. I know, like, there's so many things that we take for granted that are going to need changed. And no, there's so many things that will crop up that we don't even we're not even going to discuss it now, that will probably crop up in the next few months. Or that'll need changed. Or that'll need changed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad, like, because
I mean, a lot of people buy stamps in advance. Say you've got a big book of stamps. They'll be worthless. You have, unless you need to take them to the post office and get them changed.
Here's a mad one. Here's a mad one. People every single year, lad, they have a bet, to see what the Queen will be wearing, what colour. Like, they'll do the hat, or the dress. People have a bet in 5 years advance. Go and listen, the next 5 years, I'm guaranteed, like, one of them will be pink or something. I'd have to give them the dough back, wouldn't you? But what if they passed away in that, or what you do then? You're not going to refund anyone that's died, are you? Take the call, go ahead. Take the call. Take the call, mate.
Back now, Daryl, lad. I'm back now, lad.
Take it. Go ahead, take the call, lad. Don't worry.
Back in a minute.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, man.
It's okay, lad. Don't worry, man. Sound as, lad.
Right, lads.
Don't worry, answer your phone, kiddo. It's right, mate. Yeah, lads, it's mad fly, innit? Like, all the new branding, lads. It's going to be fucking...
Nuts, man. Absolutely nuts.
Because you'll have people that'll just literally keep their money, yeah? Just on purpose, coins-wise or notes-wise, and have them in a safe and just say, listen, in 50 years' time, the family, just so, and you know what I mean? It could be worth lad, in 50 years. Everything like that, as I just explained before, all the old mugs on the coronations, all that, the auction houses will be rammed anyway, let's put it that way. Fact.
Have you ever collected anything, Daryl? Like anything, like, for years and years? Have you ever, like, collected out?
I've got stuff. I've got stuff, like, not collected. I've got just certain stuff that literally like what I've actually done in my old thingy myself, regard to certain stuff. But I mean, actually collecting now. Have you?
The oldest things I've got is programs, borough programs and that from like 35, 40 years ago.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So
I've got them all signed though, by the teams and that.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all in, like,
I've got one like from like sickest one when it was like we got invited for this trip in St. Helens, and it's where St. Helens had just won all the trophies. Never happened for years. This back in 2006, I think. And we won, and I done my rugby league awards, and that week it was the final where they won all the trophies, and we had dinner with them, and I had all the shirts signed by all of them. And I remember I seen someone about 10 years ago, and he said he made 7 ton off his, and mine was signed by every motherfucker. But that's only for like the 30, 40 years time, not no little things like that. I've got other stuff. I've even got stuff from my dad. I didn't even know. Stuff like that. That in years to come, mate, could be worth unbelievable.
Haven't you got to be a bit crazy though? You know them corgi cars and stuff. Everyone knows they're worth a fortune, aren't they? But how the hell do people keep them in the boxes for like 50 years without touching them?
I don't know, lad. You know what's mad? The ones, because I like watching vlogging and that when I fucking have got time or whatever, and I'm off work or something. But it's mad, they're like the cutlery sets and like items that are just being into like, oh, you know what, that's shite, I brought that in, it's terrible. I'll just see what it's worth, like, and they're like, worth wedge, and they're like, oh, go ahead, yeah, get rid of that. And no way, I had to clean it before I brought it. You know, one of them, and the worth wedge. You love all them programs, lad. They're funny, aren't they?
Antiques Roadshow. Everyone thinks that's sad, but I just love the fucking when they find something good. You know what I mean?
Well, I told you, didn't I? I told you, didn't I? You mightn't have been a thing. You're on my live. You know, Antiques Roadshow. I done a claim for someone, didn't I, 2 weeks ago? And he was the one that made that song for Antiques Roadshow. He's one of the biggest trumpet players in the world. I had to Google him, lad. And he done 80 films. He's done all the James Bonds. Yeah, he's done all the James Bonds. All the James Bonds. Jaws 2. All these other ones. Yeah. So every time you're there in Antiques Roadshow now, I noticed that some fella that was dealing with a claim for him. Madness. Crazy how it works, lad. Little shit and mad things like that. So what's the missus been up to, lad, on her birthday? Obviously, you haven't been there, have you?
We had a heavy weekend. Like, we proper put some alcohol away, I'll be honest. And like,
yeah, what did you have, lad?
Feeling a bit rough today, like, and I had to go to work. And she was probably feeling a little bit rough, but I think she's been round her mum and dad's and that. And
has she?
Obviously, the daughter's been off school, so she'll probably just been chilling out at home and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's mad. It goes so fast. There's so many birthdays, lad, lately. It's crazy. Well, every day there's someone's birthday in September this month. It's been fucking madness. Which has been, mine's been in there as well, hasn't it? So I didn't know it. Our moons are Virgo like me.
I've said this one before, but how weird is it, right? I mean, I'm not one of them, but how weird is it when, say, you had a daughter, you've got a daughter, yeah? How weird would it be if she was born on the same day as you, like the same birthday?
We would be fucking mental, lads. We'll get on that then. Well, you know fucking Anton Griezmann, don't you? The footballer, Anton Griezmann. Yeah. Only got 3 kids, only all 3 of them born on the same day, lads.
No. Never.
Swear down, Google it, mate. Anton Griezmann. Lad, honest, and the years apart from each other, all on the same day, mate.
Billions of billions.
That's freaky shit, that, mate. Isn't it? That's bizarre, that, lad.
It's a bit special even about your son or your daughter born on the same day, you know?
Yeah, it would be mad, like. Well, I've got my daughter's on the 2nd, and then my partners and my nephews are on the 3rd. That's a bit mad, like.
Oh, well, he's a weird one, right? Muhammad Ali was born, right, on the 17th of January, my birthday, right?
Yeah.
And he died.
Same year?
He died on the 3rd of June, my son's birthday. That's a bit weird.
Wow. On the 3rd of June?
That, right? Yeah, he died on the 3rd of June.
Muhammad that's my partner's birthday, and my nephew's the 3rd. My daughter's at the 2nd of June.
Oh, that's my son's 3rd of June.
Wow, that's mad, isn't it? There's a first, people. See, we even got fucking birthdays and that. It's the same. Mad that. That's what I was on about, the 3rd. My daughter's the 2nd of June. My partners and my nephews is the 3rd of June. Crazy. So I learn something new every day. So what? You know, in regards to go on.
Go on, lad.
I'll put this link back out. So in regards to when you get back, lads, you're not gonna have a little baby, or?
Yeah, I'm absolutely worn out, to be honest. I'm back to work tomorrow as well, so it's hard life, isn't it?
And was it actually full your work today as well, like normal day full?
Normal day, mate. You wouldn't have even known there was anything going on. It's like, you know what,
That's
mate?
crazy,
Didn't
that,
we have
lad.
a 5 to 12 1 minute silence? They didn't even do that.
Didn't you know? Fucking hell, lad.
No one knew about it. No one said that when we were working like a big. It was like noisy as fuck. No one said
Was it? Yeah.
Terrible, man.
It's mad because look at all the people that are watching it today. You know what? All the people that have come over from all over other countries, lads, like spending wedge, mate, just to be like so far away in the queue or whatever else. But just all the airports fucking rammed everywhere. You know what I mean? Just to come to London, mate. It's people spend money for the real family, don't they, lads?
You know what I'll say to people, right? Like, say your mates and all that, somebody's stag do or something, right? And all your mates are going, you know it's going to be a good one, but if you're a bit and ahhing about going, right? Just make the effort and go, because years later, you look back and you'll think, fuck me, I wish I'd just gone, you know what I mean? It's only going to happen once, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you know what, mate? It's mad because it is weird because it's always just ever been a fucking. But I mean, it's over the next few months. It's just going to be mad with just the king, isn't it? What's going to happen with like fucking like Prince Andrew? What's going to happen with like Harry and Meghan? Are they going to? Because they're chatting, they want to come over here now, you know.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's today.
I thought that.
Dipsy yo. What'd you say, lad?
I thought they'd shunned it all, Harry and Meghan.
Well, they're saying now they feel like they want to come back now. Bit weird, isn't it? Because fuck it, they live in Canada, don't they, lads? But they're the normal ones in the real family, though, aren't they? They're actually normal ones, lad.
Oh, Harry's a legend, isn't he?
Yeah. It is crazy, though, like that, where they can't have a DNA. That James Stewart for Harry, like, it is crazy, that, like.
Who's in your chat tonight, Darryl? Anyone, any newbies?
Yeah, it always is, and obviously the usual fucking Messi fame who was sick. All in the chat, lad.
Is Zeus been there?
No, he hasn't, lad, today. What's he been doing, lad?
Chip.
Dave, shut up, you Dave Smithers, you little batty.
Text him at the weekend.
Will do, kidder, the hippie.
He's probably
big love, the hippie.
Probably
you know
watching,
it is.
But, he must be busy, mate.
What you say, lad?
He works too hard, that fella, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you reckon he would have been in work today, lad, yeah? Soft like you.
Jim works every day, man. Like, he's always on call and that as well, you know. Just gets called
Is he, mate, yeah?
Hours,
lad, yeah, because he's always in. Oh, lad, he's funny, lad, in the hotels, isn't he? Lad, he's genuine when he actually, buys the pack of squashies and puts them all in the plugs when he gets to the hotel, lad. That's a belter, that lad.
I miss all that banter, mate. He needs to
lad, you know what was funny? It's like Mr. Pad's kidder, all the way from over them ways, over the pond. Even though the Evertonian lives over them ways. So yeah, fucking yeah, he was putting all the squashies, lad, in the plugs, lad. You know what was funny one night, lad? One night it was funny. I was in stitches. I said, Jim, have you thingy about the squashies? And he said, yeah. Look, I went, that true story. And he went, next one he went, oh, there's one there. Oh, they're all right then, aren't they? He's never been tasting, lad. He's been putting them in the hotel fucking plugs for months. He found one. All the plugs are done. He went, oh, I'll have that one. He's fucking been buying them, lad, not been eating them, just putting them in the plugs, mate. Oh, lad, that's heavy, that, Jim. If you're watching, mate, I think that's fucking absolute madness. But Jim's not stupid, so he eats to his own thingy. Would you do that, Fly?
No, I'm not that fussed, mate. I don't believe in all that. But he's probably right, you know. He has probably got a point, though. He is it in cameras.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's different, that's what I mean. Where like I wouldn't be asked anyone's listening, some people would, but I like them anyway. Though I'm not wasting a pack of them. They're nice. Them. Still point to what I'm on about. Fuck wasting them, mate. Isn't it? Funny though. It ain't matter. Everyone's different on YouTube and that. Everyone's got a different like style, and it's weird how it works, lad. Because it's good that there's so many. Because sometimes you just get like you can watch one and then you know what it's about, and then there's other ones that you just don't know what's happening. Like I don't know what's happening next. What's going to be happening in a minute? It's fucking mental how it works, lad, isn't it? You just go with the flow. It's right, Dave. Dave's going to jump on. I'll keep it going. The cesspit. I thought fucking everyone be fucking over there, to be honest.
You see that one I done the other night, Darryl?
Big respect to Messi train, love yous.
Well, lads, that was one of my best lives. That and it only had about 350 views. I had like 5 people on the panel. I had Nutter, Smithers, Shuffling.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a belter live, that lad. Boss, I watched it. WhatsApp just straight after, mate. It was belter. That lad, you had up like a 53, and
Yeah, I broke some records there, but like,
lad, honestly, mate,
just not getting. But
it flowed dead easy though. If lads, you had fucking everyone on the panel, all putting mad faces on, masks on, and all that, lad. It couldn't have went any better. It was funny.
Well, the one thing I wanted to do was get Shuffling to put his mask back on, because I never thought I'd see it again. I said to Archie, "Will we ever see him in a belly again?" He said no. And then
fucking mad,
I made him put his belly on.
Well, it was funny, lad, because next minute I'm looking, I'm thinking, hang on, why is he like cleared the guest on the panel fucking got a mask on, man? It was fucking mental, lad. Honest to God, it's funny though, mate. You can just literally just go tits up, mate. It's funny how it works. You never know what's coming on.
2.5 hours of his Saturday night on my panel, you know what I mean? That's respect, innit?
Yeah, not half. And the good thing is as well, because the footy as well. What score did it end up, mate? 1-0, yeah?
Oh, it was 0-0, man. I mean, if you can't beat Rotherham, mate, you fucked, aren't you?
It's Dave. I know, mate. Where are you?
Near the bottom, mate. I think he's going to lose his job in that Wilder. I think he's out, mate.
Do you, lads? Yeah, just started shite. You know what, mate? If they can get rid of fucking Dingy that quick in Prem, mate, Scott Parker, it's crazy, isn't it? Go like that, lad.
Yeah. When's the footy back on? Is the football back on tomorrow night?
Nah, it's fucking international break now, isn't it? Literally international break. Honestly, it's just going to literally we've only got Trent. That's going.
Just your head in when the Premiership just gets going, you get into it, and then there's like an international for friendlies in there.
Just a joke, mate. It's crap, isn't it, lad? You just get into it, but don't forget, World Cup started on the 22nd of November, lad. November, lad. That lad, it's only gone how many weeks?
Yeah, no. Do you think, right, that an England cap nowadays isn't like a special?
No, it's not like, but nah. Like, look at that yesterday. Look at that yesterday, mate. He just, you know what, putting a 50. There was only 3 minutes left. Putting the youngest ever Premier League player on that. 15 and 181 days. Just to put him on for 2 minutes. Just to break the record, Arsenal. What's that all about? No little things like that. Can you not just wait until he got in? He was a good player. But if he's a good player, fair enough. But don't give him just like 2 minutes just to break the record.
You know Jurgen, right? You know Jurgen Klopp, right? So obviously he loves his players and that, right? So say a player has like he scored 2, right? And he's 10 minutes left. Yeah. And he's had a belter of a game, right? Why would Klopp bring him off? Is it because he wants him to like have his round of applause like to himself, or?
It depends with regards to scenarios you're looking into. You could bring them off in regards to saving them. It could be regards to the clapping. It could be regards to tactics. All the managers, they have the different fucking brain, lad. That you know what? You look at all the managers, lads. Fucking hell, mate. You look at them before they got the job and 10 years after. Fucking hell, mate. It's stressful, that job, you know, mate.
I tell you what, as well, I think they're going to break records this season with the amount of goals scored, aren't they, already? Like 8 goals yesterday.
It's that fucking Ireland, mate. I said all this. It's going to be fucking ripped the Premier League to shreds. Just only thing that could help us if he gets injured, lad. That's it. Other than that, they've absolutely annihilated it. Honestly.
Who holds the record for the most Premiership goals?
Alan Shearer, and Andy Cole.
Wasn't it a Tottenham bloke? Remember him, that Tottenham striker years ago? Clive Allen.
Honestly, no.
Clive
It's
Allen.
no Alan Shearer. No, Alan Shearer and Andy Cole, but they played in a 42 Premier League season. That's why it's not classed. So it's Salah still with 32.
I mean, that's still not many, is it? That's less than a goal a game, innit?
I know. I always think like that, lad. But yeah, so but it's gonna break records. But it's Alan. We need him injured. Let's just not be beat around the bush, lad. If he's still playing, lad, lad. Look, he had to get any. What's happening, mate? He had to get any touches. See him in the game. He had 8 touches one game, and he won. And he scored one in the game. Lad, 8 touches. He hadn't scored one. That's the difference. Lukaku used to have all them touches. 10 touches, no goal. Haaland, he's heavy, mate. He needs to get injured or the Prem's done.
Can you remember, right, Daryl, before the world of stats, before Opta did all the stats?
No, 260. 260 it is, Alan Shearer. Charlie, sorry, mate. Sorry, fella. 260 it is, Alan Shearer.
Yeah, that's all-time Premiership goals, isn't it? I'm like on about one season.
Shearer, man, he was fucking got some goals.
Shearer was brilliant, mate.
But as for the Opta ratings, and they're good, like, how do they work all them out? You know, how many touches they have and how many yards.
They had statisticians there, mate. They have, like, stats people non-stop, honestly. That's what they all can reviews.
What was your position on Larson? See the English, what do you think
about Larson? He was brilliant, Larson, mate.
Larson
was heavy at Celtic, mate.
Oh, that's my favourite footballer of all time, brother.
Yeah. Many Celtics is, lad, innit? Yeah.
Do you know I was at Parkhead when his first game, and we were all shouting stuff at him and slagging him because he came on with this big haircut, and we all thought
he was good, on him.
And then he's fucking, and then we couldn't believe it. He done.
Look, we're at the bottom of him. Larson's a wanker. Must be Rangers fan.
You hear that?
Funny, innit?
Here, Webb. Here, you might be the enemy, but at least you're our enemy. That's what I always say. You're our enemy.
It's mad. All records like a breaking, but that hat-trick from Mane, though, lad, that won't be breaking again. That little things like that. 3 minutes, something, and hat-trick in the Prem. That's not getting beat. That.
No lifetime, mate. Nah. But even like who was I thinking about there? David Cooper, like for the Rangers back in the day. I mean,
yeah. And you know, I like Ali McCoist and Gordon Jory.
Jory as well, another one. I mean, Cooper, but see when you look at some of the footage for back then.
McCoist was good.
Oh, McCoist, Ali. Super Ali.
Yeah,
God rest his soul and all. Andy Gorham, what a keeper, man. He was a brilliant keeper.
He was brilliant, wasn't he? Yeah. He only died in a month, didn't he?
That was a sad deterioration to see a strong man like him. Know what I mean? Just changed like that. Mate, I didn't like that. That was nasty to see that.
It's mad, isn't it?
Like, what else is weird, right? When you look at keepers, how mad is that Peter Schmeichel's son just like
bada bing, you know the score, bro.
Carbon copy of his dad, you know what I mean? Carbon copy of his dad everywhere.
Aye, isn't he? He's nothing like his dad, man.
The way
me growing up, mate, Robbie Fowler for me growing up, who was just fucking, you know, when he said God to me growing up, Robbie Fowler, he was heavy and meat. Trust me, fucking heavy.
Kenny Dalglish, actually, my mum went to school with Kenny Dalglish.
Wow, really?
Aye.
Wow, and, what the fuck?
Aye, that's a claim to fame, man, Kenny. They've all Kenny, and that's Liverpool's finest, isn't it, Kenny?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, he's the number one. Liverpool, obviously. King Kenny, mate, fucking. We've had some unbelievable ones, though.
Oh, no, early years. What?
Because back in the day, mate, we were fucking heavy. But the number one who's made all this happen on his own is Bill Shankly, without him doing what he done all them years ago, mate, 50s, 60s. Mate. He basically made us.
When you look at goalkeepers, lads, right? You think now a goalkeeper in the Premiership, you're looking at 6 foot plus easy, aren't you?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Can you remember 20 years ago when you had Fabian Barthez?
Well,
he was only small. Grobbelaar wasn't big, was he?
Nah.
And then you had that other lad who played for Man United, the Australian fella.
I think he weren't that big, Casillas.
Yeah, like now, you don't see any small keepers, do you?
Well, only fucking Pickford for Everton. We call him Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. Little arms. It's from that goal when we scored and we beat them, lad. He's ever since then he's called Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's got like dinosaur arms, lad.
It's a bit of a mouthful when you understand though, shouting that, innit?
Do you know what I hate about our football? See, as soon as we get a good player, Celtic or Rangers up here, fucking England steal the player away from us. Every time we get a good player, a good keeper, down south, some big club, steal them.
Look at that. You had Van Dijk, didn't you, lad? Fucking hell, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, mate. And it's like, do you know that's it? Do you know? I think there should be a league for Britain and whole. That's what I've always wanted.
Lad.
Like, would you think Celtic and Rangers would do well in a big league like
that? Only at home against certain teams, yeah. As a football. Well, then again, I could be eating me fucking words, mate. We've got Rangers in the next 2 games. Don't forget in the Champions League. So
I know.
We'll find out a little bit more about us and them, mate. So yeah, I'll probably tell you after the first game. After 8-0, we win. I'll take a 1-0 now. Yes, Leslie.
You never walk alone, my brother. Never walk alone.
Yeah, you know what, mate? Yeah. It's good because it would be good for Celtic and Rangers to be in the Premier. It would be good because I've got to admit, only using Rangers are good, mate. All the rest of me is local.
That's a shit thing.
It is. Usually a big clubs, but they're terrible. The others, I must admit.
That's the Iron Man.
And it's special, man. You know, if you started Celtic and Rangers though in the Championship, Flyer always just gone. It's hard league, that Championship, you know, mate, to get out of that. It's meant to be don't get me wrong, I've never been in there, but only for when you speak to people and they've say from like the good teams and they've went down, lad, and they can't get back up and they've been down for ages. It's a hard league.
What the Rangers done? That was unbelievable what they done. Rangers, I mean, they were written off financially, everything, and then they came back through.
Remember that, lad?
You'd never see that again in our lifetime.
No.
A team did that.
It's mad how it works, isn't it?
Aye. Because I couldn't believe it. I was like,
quite quick as well, lad, wasn't it?
I was like, I couldn't believe Rangers, and fair play to them, mate. No, I mean that's my enemy, man. But I love the fact it shows how resilient and the Scots are, because they back no matter what, they backed Rangers. The Rangers fans backed them, and they got back to where they should really be. Because at the end of the day, Rangers.
Because when we speak to obviously loads of Scots, big up the Scots. You're fucking that rivalry with Celtic and Rangers is fucking unbelievable, that, isn't it? It really is deep, like.
Oh, you best believe, bro. I'm not.
It is, isn't it, mate? It's mad, mate. It's mad because you always say, obviously it's the best derby in the world. I can imagine you saying it.
It's what, mate. Have you been to a Celtic Rangers match today, Dan?
No, mate. You know what, mate? I haven't been told about it. Like
maybe one day if you come up, man, we'll go.
Yeah, you know what, mate? It'd be heavy, that you know.
Oh, you'll
be heavy, mate.
Amazing.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's the mad thing, though, lad. I've always had a soft spot for Rangers before Celtic myself, but that's not like massive. I'm a Liverpool fan. Do you get me? So, but I mean, I've always a little bit toward Rangers myself. And then it was icing on the cake when Gerrard went there. Do you get me? And Gerrard's employee. So
that was fucking. Hey, look how well he done. I couldn't believe he left, but for Rangers, that was a big thing. See, when he left, I was like, thank fuck. Sweat like a man, like, thank fuck, Cherries. I was like, oh man, they're going to run him up.
You know what, mate? There's not even many thousand that are allowed in each ground, is there? Like away end. There's not many that use let in, is it? and that's it. You only let a little tiny amount, and that's it. Each game. How many is it?
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but do you know what I was thinking about there?
It's very low, isn't it? It's like a low one, mate. It's crazy. It's fucking boss, that, you know. Crazy. It should be like that, mate.
It was a reserves game, right? And it was Celtic and Rangers back in the day. And you know, see the battles after it, mate? It was as if it was it was the first team it was playing. The battles were worse for the reserves than it was for them. That's how the rivalry's so deep.
And I tell you what, though, mate. Very shocked with St Mirren there, though, lad.
No, fuck's sake.
Fucking hell, what happened there? I haven't seen the game. We just need to score. What's going on there?
Fuck no, bro. And then a couple of weeks ago, man, we got a 9-0 off. I think it was
9-0. Yeah.
9-0. And then
we had one.
It's just keep telling that it's football, isn't it, for you? That's the great thing.
We won 9-0, didn't we? The other week, I think it was the same actually weekend. You won 9-0 as well.
I didn't see that. Did you?
Yeah, we beat Bournemouth. I think we beat Bournemouth 9-0 on the Saturday, and you in the Premier League, and you won 9-0 I think on the Sunday to say the record to see. Yeah, swear down. Yeah, I remember it. It's only about 4 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
I remember the Celtic getting the 9-0 win, but I didn't know Liverpool got the same.
What's it like in regards to, say, things like you go to like, what's like, how much are the prices like ticket? No, for like, say, since you went to like one of the little leagues, I like not little leagues, like.
It's not that dear when you're going to a small. That's a quality thing, because see, if you can go and watch Celtic or Rangers when you go to a smaller park, because it's a bit cheaper. You know what I mean? But you're still paying for it these days. I mean,
what's the rivalry like with Dundee and Dundee? Isn't that the closest pitch in the world? Is it a rivalry? Dundee United and Dundee
next door, mate. Aye, they're next door.
It's the closest. It's the closest in the world, I think. You know,
and they fight like fuck with each other. Aye, they hate each other. And they're like next door.
Yeah, it's literally crazy. Next door, lad, isn't it? We've got Stanley Park between us, like, but I mean, I've seen pictures of fucking Dundee and Dundee United, lad. Literally, when you see a stone throw away, it is, lad, isn't it?
What's the Millwall like? You know what I mean? I love the Millwall fans. They're all fucking nuts, Millwall, man. The Millwall, man. Oh, wow. The Chelsea brick and all that, remember back in the day? The Financial Times rolled up. What's happening, Smithers, bro? You all good?
Yeah, good, Chris. You?
2 secs, boys. Bad, thank you. I and Dave, big love.
Sorry to hear about your sister, man. I hope she makes a speedy recovery, bro.
Yeah, she looks like she's going to be on the mend, mate, to be honest.
That's good news, mate. God bless her, man.
She's just fighting the pneumonia. She's got it on both lungs, so...
Sorry, that's glad to hear she's getting a bit better, bro. I only read it today, but when I seen it, man, I was like, straight away, I was like, man, I better send that boy fucking, you know what I mean? Because, see, when we're getting older, man, your family members, mate, that's your family's more important, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And it's hard, man, it's fucking difficult, mate. It's difficult. Keeping it real, innit, man, when you've got all that going through, your mortality comes into it. I mean, that's why, with the Queen, that's what we were talking about earlier. Watching the Queen die there, that just reminded me of my grand dying and all that there. Because seeing an older lady, do you know what I mean? It's your mortality comes into it when you get a bit older, innit?
You appreciate things as you get older, don't you? A lot more.
Aye, it's the small things you don't realise.
It's what my granddad always used to say to me, with age comes wisdom.
Yep, and that is true, that's very true. Do you know what I mean? I wish I was more... See the head I've got on me now? I wish I had it when I was younger, man, because my life would be completely different, man.
I always say that, but the way I see
regrets, but
my past has been fucked, and I strongly believe if going through all that stuff as a kid and growing up, it's made me the person that I am today. And I strongly believe that. You can't dwell on the past. I used to all the time. I used to dwell on the past all the time. I just couldn't let go. What happened to me as a kid? It ate away at me for years and years and years. And in the end, I let it go. And yeah, I've never been happy, mate.
I bet you prosper. See me, I think all boys, see all the boys that came on the panels and that, I think we're all cut off the same cloth. Wear hearts on the sleeve. And
yeah, 100%.
And it's difficult, mate. It's fucking difficult, man. Life's difficult, innit? And this is why we don't need bullshit on this, man. Don't get me wrong, I like having a good argument, right? Because I'm an argumentative bastard, right? I've got that in me. I think it's my gran was Italian. I was brought up that way. We were all arguing. Now, we're just all argumentative people. But at the same time, I mean, that's what makes it interesting, because we're all different walks of life on here, and we're getting to interact and talk about things that trouble us. And it's no point in being shy about it, man, because we're all, like I was saying the other night, all shit smells the same. Doesn't matter how much of that you've got. Doesn't matter how much that you've got. We're all the same, man. And it is.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, man. So what's been happening with you, Smithers? You all good?
Yeah, day off today for the Queen's funeral.
I'll be day off.
Back in tomorrow, mate.
I seen you in your work, man. What is that you do?
Supervisor a panel, fence panel manufacturers.
Right, bro. I seen you were listening to the tunes.
Did you see that clip that was on?
Aye, and I was thinking,
that's the type of music we just have blasting that loud all day from when we get up in the morning.
What music's that?
It was the tunes I was playing the other night, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get it all there fucking pre-recorded, I think, Dave. And I'm just getting like a little 10-minute slot, and then we can still speak in that, and then he might have another 10 minutes. Our DJ Cyrus comes up with all the plans, maybe behind closed doors. We know that.
He's getting you on. He's the brains behind the operation here. The CEO.
Yes, Kenny, gonna jump on, bro. Big up,
Kenny, man.
Big up, Kenny.
Big up the chat. Hit that likes, guys.
Big up the chat as well, man.
So what are you smoking there, that day? Fucking hell, that's a big fucking blunt, isn't it, lads? Looks like I thought it was going to get fucking copyrighted for the blade or something there. It was that big, kid.
That get you 18 months, that would.
I only have 3.
Telling you, mate.
Trying to fucking
hell. At least a 4-month tag, like. Easy.
That'd get you a sentence, that one, would, wouldn't it? 18 months up the road.
It's fucking mad. So what have you been up to then, Dave? Chilling and that, lad?
Just chilling, mate. Just chilling with the kids. The wife was at work all weekend, so.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, mate. What do you say, boss? Boss, but hard work.
Sorry, Baz.
I said, boss, but hard work.
Bank holiday?
Yeah,
oh, see, another one the missus was in there. Another one that was in work today, the missus, Dave.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Normal day, but the sounds of it.
I know, a lot of people do need to work today.
She works in child's mental health.
Yeah, I get you, so.
I can understand.
Started off as a carer.
Yeah.
Did that for about 6 years in different care homes.
Yeah, even that.
Then went to work at the hospital.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
How you doing, mate?
Then she switched over.
Can everybody hear me all right? Aye, sorry, mate, for talking. Right? Sorry, Bob.
No, we can hear you, Kenny, mate.
I can hear you, bro.
Then she swapped off to adult mental health.
Yeah.
She was coming home, mate, and some of the stuff that was happening while she was on the ward was fucking horrendous. Do you know what I mean? Getting attacked and fucking hot drinks thrown at her, and people jumping on the back here with a towel with one end in each side, wrapping it around her neck, trying to choke her and shit like that, mate.
What?
Like, nah, you've got kids at home. Do you know what I mean? So she applied for the child's mental health, and she got it straight away. Now she just does home visits and travels about.
I wouldn't like her watching all of us, man. She would diagnose all of us.
Yeah, telling you. Fucking hell, that's ready to diagnose every one of us. We're the loonies on here. They're the normal ones.
I don't want to comment. I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'm not want to comment.
No, but as it's Dave's girl works in mental health, and I was saying to Dave there, aye. I was like, imagine her watching this. She'd make her something. She'd fucking give us all a diagnosis, man.
She would tell Dave to contact us and probably put us down the right road because we're all a bunch of crackpots on YouTube. His missus could start her own fucking private business if that's what she does.
Yeah,
For she could open up her own clinic based on YouTube.
Well, imagine the. I've tried to ignore their YouTube counselling line. It's fucking too busy. Fucking YouTube are all fucking nutcases.
I'm not sure if I spoke to you, big man, underneath Masters, but I'm Kearney. Pleasure to speak to you anyway, buddy.
I think I jumped on your live earlier, mate, if I'm not wrong. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, Dave Smithers, this is. I'll put the thing up, sorry. Here's how to do it. Look, I'm good at all this now. See what I mean, people?
Hey, Baz, look at me name.
Yes.
I know, Batty #1, I can see that. You are the biggest batty fish of all batty fishes. I was watching Frozen Planet last night. I'm sure you popped out to one of the fucking holes with one of the other seals.
No, sorry.
Daryl, do
What
you
say,
change the
Kenny?
names yourself? Do you change
No,
the
Dave
names?
does that. No, you can do it your end yourself.
All right, I don't know what.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's funny though, isn't it?
2,000 people got invites, didn't they, to the Queen's funeral today?
Yeah.
I got mine by email the other day. Do you know, because of I've got an OBE and the conservation work I've been doing. The conservation work I've been doing for the batty fish, it got recognised. So that's where I've been today for Queen's wedding.
The batty fish. Yeah. You get an OBE, but
they saved you in a starter.
I was going to take that serious.
Cocktail starter, batty fish starters.
Yes. Yeah.
It's mad, but see that, Kenny.
I forget when I'm a lob.
Kenny, did you see that, mate? There was people in the queue, yeah, that had wristbands on, to see the Queen and that. And people were just walking up to them, people who from America, all other countries, and buying the wristbands off them to save them waiting in the queue for 12 hours, lad, for like grands.
Oh, I bet you. I bet you. Especially with the
honest to God, yeah.
See, like where we stay, it's obviously polluted. It's polluted with like golfers and that travel to Troon for America and stuff like that. And see even the bar staff and that, I know, see the tips they get is unreal. Because in America, I think it's like they've got to tip every bill or something, like a percentage of whatever the bill comes to. So see when they come to like places like Scotland and England, they fucking always give the bar staffs and all that, like top of the range tips, kind of crazy money.
That's what I'm saying, lad. We were just saying before, everything's got to change with regards to all the coins and all the notes. All got to be, they've got to be all changed completely, though.
I don't know about
not
the
just
notes.
the
Think
head.
about it. There's people in the notes that died about 50 a year ago and that, isn't there?
What do you say?
I don't think they'll need to change the notes, really, do they?
Aye.
Because there's people, there's people on the notes there's people on the notes right now that died 100 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but they've got to put King Charles on there, though, mate. He'll want his face on everything, lad. 100%. He'll want his head on everything. Trust me. That's how he rolls him. Trust me.
Imagine how you feel, man, with your own face on the actual money.
I think it'd be brilliant.
I've got ones to save a lot of time.
The Bank of Cyrus
on all the notes instead of Charles.
The Banks of Cyrus, mate. Fucking well gone all the time. The Banks of Cyrus, mate. Fucking hell. Well, Dave's thinking Dave's notes. Fucking, you can put them in water and have a bath with them. They're the batty fish notes. They'll be laughing at them.
Yeah.
He'll use them as like little armbands, the batty fish armbands wrapped in fucking King Charles' head.
I messaged Pablo and I said to him, since he's been away, I've been keeping that batty fish saying going, and I've got a copyright on it now. I've claimed it as my own and I've got a copyright on it. So if I hear him saying it again on his live streams, then he'll be getting a letter from the solicitor.
Fucking sending all the copyrights out for
a legal team behind you now.
Be made, don't they? Fucking murder over the one saying, mate. I can imagine it, you know. Imagine the YouTube. Everyone will be saying, everyone will be like, that don't be saying copyright on the panel and that. Fucking Smithers is sending all kinds of letters out. Alright, to be better going.
Every
Dave,
LA.
you'd be like that, wouldn't you? Dave,
LA law.
Bad man. You wouldn't be saying batty fish or nothing. You'd be trying to keep it in, going, there's Dave the batty fish. Bastards, copyright.
Who's that in the background? Who's that?
Just
What you say?
Piss like a racehorse today, man. I've drank too much coffee. Fucking 2 minutes.
What's on about? Tell him to get under the
It's
bed.
okay. Oh, it's okay to be mates. Here's Fly. Take it to the back chat. It's funny.
No, this is just a quick one, right? This is just a quick one. Dave
just like a public announcement.
Yeah, man. Dave, what the fuck is that you are smoking, right? Because you've told two funny stories, mate. Seriously, I nearly broke
whatever, didn't it?
Daryl, I nearly had a little chuckle to myself there, and I never ever thought I'd do that.
Hello? He's chatting batties off them, lad. What's in them, Dave? Fuck me, lad.
Yeah.
Underground Star Dog.
I've been practicing just for you, mate. I've been practicing just for you.
Hell, mate. Did you write them yourself? Or did somebody write them sketches for you there, mate?
Oh, what?
He's just writing his own sketches before he has a joint, man. That's funny, isn't it?
Can I just have 10 seconds? Can I just have 10 seconds? Right.
Go on, King.
This is to the one and only Lou. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, Mr. Moon's wife, Lou Don's birthday today. Big love, Lou.
Big love, Lou, man.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Big love, Lou, girl.
I'll be honest, right,
fucking no belong to singing Christmas songs, never mind happy birthday.
I know.
Oh, you know, I'm getting sick of these Christmas adverts already, you know, winding me up.
And this guy's girls the other day.
Sorry, Fly, go ahead, what was you saying, Fly?
Anyway, I'm just saying anyway, right, that's all I wanted to say. I've been on for too long, right, and I'm starving, right, but Dave, keep up the good work, fella. You're getting there, right, you're getting there, son.
He's coming on with notepads and everything now.
Just keep watching the moon, Daryl. Keep watching Fly Me to the Moon, right? You need it there, son.
Always, Fly Me to the Moon's good boy. All subscribe to him, people. All subscribe to Fly Me to the Moon. Luke on, I'll put it up. Happy birthday, Luke.
I'm off. I'll see you later.
Take it easy, mate.
See you later, mate.
See you later.
Have a nice night, man.
Ta-ra, mate.
What a guy.
Yeah, so what was he saying before that, though?
What we talking about?
I don't know, we're all stoned out our box, we'll fucking not remember.
No, you just fucking forget it. Oh, Dave, yeah. So, what in regards to like the copyright shit and that, lad? So, what can't we say, Batty? What? Fish?
Yeah.
So he can't say that now?
We got to put like an email over to you, lad.
Yeah, and then I send a letter over to just let everyone know that I've gave you permission to use that saying, mate.
Right.
You can pin it up and then everyone will know.
Much it, out of curiosity, how much does that cost? Is that a few quid? No?
He's taking his mind in his arm.
Is he? What he's bought? Here, Buggy's bought all the copyright for the other things the other day, but
is it?
I think Humble did that and all with the banner of his name when he comes on live or not. That means nobody can use it. You're not less likely to get fake accounts. That's a good idea, like if you can actually go and do things like that. The fuck paying for that, man. I put my face out there anyway. I don't need to hide, man.
Ah, shit, bro. Fuck you.
For that copy strike thing, I'm sure that you would need to ask somebody like Humble or somebody that's clued up, but I'm sure that's what he did as well. He bought the picture so nobody can use. So see, like a fake account goes on with Humble, he can get that shut down right away, I'm sure, because he bought the picture.
Right. See this copyright shit, man. You don't realise how much depth it goes into, man. You don't realise until you come onto something that's like you could play the wrong song, say the wrong thing, something like that. You could end up getting.
Look at me, I done a video talking about something, but I had that Amazing Grace through the bagpipes playing through the background, and it was pure fucking, it was a decent video too, man. It sounded a good part, and that get copy striked and all.
See, that's what I was saying to Darryl earlier, man. He just came up saying it's copyright claim, but Darryl says that it's not to worry until it's what's it called, a copyright infringement or something.
I think my video was up for well over a month anyway. That had the copy hang before I deleted it. YouTube didn't go in and delete it or anything.
So see if I keep them in, see if I put it in, right, say I was to do this, Paul, right? Make videos, right? Me doing the decks and that, playing obviously copyrighted music, right? But kept it private and then only released it when I needed to, when somebody asked me to. Let them see it and then take it back.
Hold on, amigos.
Your version it.
People.
See,
what are you talking about here, boys?
Obstacles when you're trying to play music on YouTube, innit?
Copyright, Baz.
Oh, lads, yeah, fucking hell, non-stop, yeah. The last 3 I've done with Chris, fucking, yeah, all copyrighted, but it's only copyright claims. I'm just thinking, how many do you have? How many do you need to get a certain amount where they say, listen, lad, it's going to be a strike if you carry on, or?
Darryl, that's what I was saying. I had that video up and it was Amazing Grace with the bagpipes in the background, but me talking through it, and that get copyrighted straight away. A copyright claim, it says, and then I kept it up for over a month, and then I personally deleted it just in case it was going against me, so I deleted it.
Yeah, I'll probably do that then on mine then. Yeah, fair enough. I'll probably do that, Kenny, mate.
That's what I was planning to do, just like, keep it in private.
I think it's too much hassle. Every live I've done, I've had to delete because something happens. Dave, you even said you were learning the other night, every time there's a live, something happens and then you've got to delete it. People are flinging certain words about it. See, like the now, if I was to describe something, I would use certain words. People were coming out with the actual offences and actual words on my live, and I'm going, oh no. And rather than talking
shut up, lads, are they? There's other ones, platforms for that, lads. You don't want to be deleting or if you live, you've done that.
Nobody's ever argued on here, but it's dodgy. See, when it, because you've got to try and sit in the fence, because like you're the panel host, you can't really get involved. But then you've got to kind of do that, mate. That's what you've got to do. But it's fucking brutal. I think I'll go back to posting videos and jumping on panels rather than doing my own.
It's fucking mad, dude. Well, that's it. It's even mad if you think about it, doing like lives and that. It's mad.
That first main one with people on the panel was 180 people or something. I think it was in.
I know, lads. Remember there was fucking upload on that. Yours, that was your first ever one as well, lads, and it went off the fucking scale, mate, didn't it? With all the arguing, mate. Fucking hell, lads, it escalated off that one. You started all that, basically.
I don't start that. I did that. Fuck, that's how I kicked people off. You know, I'm like, fuck this. I'm not doing that, man. See, when certain things get mentioned, I'm like, no chance. But I just
it was sly on you though, Kenny, because you're actually you don't want this, and they're fucking like fucking starting. It's hard, isn't it?
Aye, Darryl, you get that wedding spoon right back in your kitchen drawer, man. For the record, before we get this clip, by the way, for the record, I kicked a certain person. Soon as she offended the big guy that was on, so the person get kicked.
But on a serious note, Kenny, it is hard for you to.
Big guy agreed.
Yeah, fuck, don't worry about it, mate. It's fucking nothing, mate. People just chat. But with you, though, it was sly because it was massive numbers.
Fuck you.
And you just wanted a good fucking night, and then people just ruined it, man. It's crazy, wasn't it?
I know.
Do
you know how that'll bring in the viewers part? I know it's not bad.
I deleted the video the next day.
I know. Everyone was mentioning it, wasn't he? Kenny's like, that fucking hell, I've had to delete this. Fucking, it's everyone else's fault on his channel. It was fucking mental.
I mean, Anki ended up getting up to like 1,500 views.
But I tell you what, the numbers were the sky through it though. Everyone had the thing to speak though. It just got got fucking out of hand a bit, lad, didn't it? It was bad, really.
Aye,
it's when they start saying, I'm going to shoot you and stab you and all that. That's when you can't. It's got to be cut one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking
Well, that was
mental,
the
isn't
other
it?
night, like, we're talking about the first one, that, to get cut
We're on
off.
about the first night. Yeah.
All right.
Twice he's basically
people in
twice
the
he's done a
panel when I
live and
asked
had
the
to
other
delete
panel.
both of them.
It's like,
Basically.
see what Darryl's saying, like, if he just say he knew Barney Oz didn't go home with somebody, there's no point bringing him onto the panel. So I asked the panel first and he said aye.
I know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd be stupid to bring
So
certain people on when certain people are on. You may as well just fucking exchange numbers on the panel, on private. Dead easy. Instead of going on it on here. Just exchange details. Now I can get your numbers now, dead easy. You don't come on here and start fucking ripping people and all that. Just leave. It's not nice for people to fucking dead easy to sort.
Maybe my next live will do like pure chilled out one, right? No arguing.
Yeah, that's it, mate, yeah. That's it. And just whoever's coming on, just leave it where you know then if certain other people are on, it's not worth having murder on here and that, even though it might get your numbers, you've got to delete the fucking thing. What's the whole point of doing one? You've got to delete it. Fuck that.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
True.
You're putting a graft in for like 2 or 3 hours, boss entertainment, boss, because I love it myself. If I had to delete it, like, okay, what's that? You know what I mean? I had a good night, even though I don't watch them back, it'd be nice to know that was about tonight. If I didn't
it's still pretty nice to know it was there,
I was raging because I left it up the full night, and when I got up the next day, there was fucking thousands, like obviously nearly 2,000 people or something. And then they clippers, they cunts are making good money, man. See, they clippers, these channels are going to go through the roof because they watch everybody's lives. They clip wee bits, and then as soon as they're tagged in the videos, that's it. Everybody goes to them and watches their video. So I bet you any money that clippers will from there. The clippers
it's just knowing certain people who are going to come on. It's like, come on, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have them on at the same time as someone else is on that, you know, there's going to be thingy. Fucking hell. It'd be pointless, wouldn't it? Like, you may as well just go to the plod shop with a parcel and just say, listen, I've just found it outside.
I know.
Bang tonight today. Yeah, lad, it's I've just found that parcel, it's not mine. Fucking hell.
Darryl.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you think before I do my first live this week, I need to check the guidelines and copyright and read all that?
Nah, not on yours because Dave, yours is good. Chris, with Dave, he's got a story, haven't you, Dave? Like, so he's gonna be he's gonna do lives. But I mean, he's the type that can do podcasts, you know, because obviously I don't know if Dave wants to say what happened or not. Don't know.
Just do a live with only the chat, and then only you in the panel, Dave, and tell your story. That way nobody can interfere and cut it off and all that, innit?
Yeah. True,
well, you mean bringing people in your panel,
that's why I'm saying with podcasts, it's perfect for Dave. Still do unbelievable. Do your live, you'll smash it. Fucking hell, that'll always be there. I mean, your path will be better for podcasts. You know, people getting them on that literally have gone through what they have done, like yourself, and you've got genuine experience which you can pass on advice. So you could, I reckon, a platform out there for you, Dave, 100%. Anyone that's been, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See this guy up here in this corner.
Big up Craig C in the chat. Respect, man.
Darryl was my first sub, and I think 16 days later, I think I'm on 162 now.
Yeah, get us link out, people.
Get somebody to plug it the new. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I always say to people, get the links out all the time, man. Yeah, plug it, 100,000,000%. Anyone that wants to get plugged, just do it, man. I always put them on the screen, don't I? Always, yeah.
You were in that panel the other night, I had a sub to you anyway, I'm sure, from my other phone. It won't be this one, but it'll be the other one. One I use for my main YouTube.
That's okay. Anyway.
It's mad, yeah. So I reckon with your story, Dave, because yours is genuine. Because there's people that have done it, yeah. That literally, even though they give good advice out, but they've never been through it. Yours is genuine, where you could get guests on that I've literally struggling, or maybe have just got off and just need that extra little push, or people that want to come off it, that you just give that little, you know what I mean? So you'll have genuine experience and advice.
I wish you all the best in it, mate, because I think your content's amazing.
And just get the backup in the background, Dave, if that's what your missus is into, to keep you right and all that as well, innit, and help you with info and also. Mate, I'd be well bouncing on that. Daryl's right, like, I'd be well, you should well go for that.
Hand on heart.
Anybody in recovery, man, in the chat, big up, man.
Yeah, big up, yeah.
Not easy, man.
What's seen me through the last 17 years, if I'm honest. If I wouldn't have had the missus with me, I'd either be doing a long jail sentence or I'd be dead from overdose. It's as simple as that.
Aye.
Yeah, 100%. You need that rock next to you, don't you, lad?
Yeah, I owe her my life, and I worship the ground she walks on, mate. Simple as that. My life, mate, in my world. I'd die for him.
That's what I mean. Having the struggles when you're not being by them as well, Dave, isn't it? And, you know, it obviously did, looking back, and then she's obviously took care and stuck by you, even when you're in and out of dinghy. You can say that. I wouldn't want to say it. Do you know what I mean? So just like, it's...
I mean, we've all got our own wee struggles, man, and sometimes it's good to talk, innit, to somebody impartial.
Yeah, 100%. That's what we want on here. We want positivity. That's the whole point.
Helping each other with health, trying to encourage each other, trying to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll all back each other up on in this YouTube community. We will, won't we? Do you know what I mean?
That's what it's about, mate. That's what it's about.
Because
so what was you going to say then, Dave?
Sorry, mate.
What was you saying then, mate? Before that, what was you saying?
It's not just the drug addiction that I can talk on. There's like child abuse, children's homes, jail. It goes on and on, mate. So it won't just be about recovery and addiction. It'll be about
a spectrum.
That I can.
Yeah, so you be an inspiration to them, then, lad. Actually, you know what I mean. Lad, your podcast is perfect for you, mate. I'm not even messing. Your podcast is the roof, lad.
Just not realised yet the fact that you're coming on and being open about things for your past anyway already.
Kenny,
so
that's what I've always said to him, Kenny.
You've got to help people behind the scene, bro. You've not even realised you've helped them yet. Do you know what I mean? And that's not even started the podcast things yet.
Exactly.
Like the boy up above you, he openly admits, and that's what I'm trying to tell him and all. But you both obviously have been on YouTube longer than like Masters, right? But Masters is like us. We wear our heart in our sleeves. We say how it is, and we don't deny whatever has been, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
But you know what it's like when you're on different panels. That's different. Like us having a proper chat now, but you've got to watch when you're on other panels and all. It fucking cunts.
They'll use it against you.
Play on it or use it against you. I was trying to tell him that last night. And Master Daryl, you know, that boy's one of the most loyal cunts you'll ever meet, and he does wear his heart in his sleeve. And fair play to the two. You two have obviously put your face out there and spoke about your past. So fuck every cunt else. It's people that use it to help people. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
You don't realise it.
That's what I'm saying.
Young men want to go down the same
what
path
this
as
will
us.
be. Yeah, what this will be for you, Dave. You doing like your lives, because you're about to do your lives, aren't you? The next few days?
Yeah.
So that'll be your first live. So what that'll do for you, that'll just get a little feel for you behind the scenes, because it's different, obviously, just being on a panel than actually doing one yourself. So when you do one, mate, you'll have all the backing of obviously the chats, and you'll get used to obviously even speaking to people. And when you get your podcast, the way you tick every box for me, your patter, your personality, genuine, your heart. Podcast for you, it ticks every box. I reckon you'll absolutely nail it.
Aye. Best of luck, man. Keep your faith. Smithers, man. Take up Smithers, man.
Yeah. And the thing is as well, Dave, so with you, Dave, as well, like, it was funny. So we'll bring on the funny story, this, Kenny, about Dave, actually. So this is what happened, like, the other week. Other than, you know, he's cheeky. Let's speak about how cheeky Dave is, yeah? So I always go on my first few lives, yeah? He's a cheeky bastard, you know? First few lives, he kept putting I'm muted. And I was like, oh, my God. I was like, what the fuck's going on? This is my first live. How am I muted here? And he done it for me first 3 or 4 lives, and it's only after the 5th I thought, you cheeky little bastard. I'm onto these now. He's just fucking had me off, lad. But you know, every time you kept putting, I was thinking, you've still got to check just in case. Do you get me? Even though we know he's lying. What's the new one that you look? The way he speaks as well. He does all that where it's meant to be sign language and all that. It's still like, oh, sorry lad, I'll unmute you.
That's better, mate. Nice one.
It's funny though, isn't it? Don't forget YouTube, yeah. It's meant to be fun and that. The whole point of us going on our phone. Sometimes it's just to get away from your normal life, innit? Just do you know what I mean? Just where you put your headphones in, you chill on your phone, and even if you're on the panels, you could just be in a chat for hours, can't you? And it's nice to get away. So that's why you want to be put. If I'm in the chat, I want to be putting like emojis up, like crying laughter faces. That's what I want. But the whole point of obviously doing a show yourself, you want obviously positivity and have a laugh, because if not, just to get off YouTube, it's that easy. Don't go on YouTube. It's only a shitty app.
And life's hard enough as it is, man. And then there's no point in coming on this just to make your life even harder.
I know, I'm telling you.
Sorry, mate. Bullshit, man, that we've all got to deal with in the daily life.
Lad, I know it, because it is hard, isn't it? Because don't forget, there's always fucking someone in the family that's not well or whatever else.
Always something, a friend, family. And there's
always something in the news. There's especially fucking something every day on here. YouTube, fucking hell. Fucking new. I think there's something new on YouTube every fucking few hours. It's crazy world, isn't it?
Brand new each other. Next minute they're about to fucking knife each other.
YouTube's about to put the crime rate in the UK through the roof. Telling you.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? There'd be YouTube counselling, mate. There'll be rammed soon. I'm in the wrong business here, mate. They should be setting up a YouTube counselling fucking thing. Getting a thingy off the government or something. Fucking billionaire in about a year with how many customers I have on here, all the YouTube fucking cranks.
Nah, Dave, you heard.
And I'd have to tell everyone, go and listen, I've been through it, so I'm telling you to stay off your phones. Look at madness. Funny, wouldn't it, though?
You should instead of taking the direction that I am doing on my channel, I should have just started a YouTube anonymous channel, shouldn't I?
Fucking hell, mate, yeah. No, because I want you to do a live to tell you that you're muted and that. I'm gonna jump on the panel and just like who's that?
Who's that? Your good chap and then do one on the side.
No, but you know what he does as well now. What you notice, Dave, the other day, cheeky. You know what he does? He does like that little square, yeah. Well, like the little line. It looks like an E, but without the E in the line in the middle. And he puts bad comment or no comment. So it looks as though every single time someone's like that, who's timing him out? Who's timing him out? It's not. He just puts fucking no comment. He's a little twat, isn't he?
Message deleted.
Message deleted.
I like that. I actually quite like that. It's fucking brilliant.
Fucking message deleted. And I'm looking going, who's doing that?
I wonder how many lives you could get actually fighting each other. Like, how come I'm getting deleted? Why my comments still coming up?
Told you he's a bad man, you know. Bad man.
Well, big up Emma in the chat. Respect to Emma, man. She's brilliant, that girl, man.
As always.
Brilliant, Emma. Respect.
My number one G. But yeah, puts delete message and all that. It gets my mind boggled. I'm like that. Hang on, that's Dave, innit? How come he's getting timed out there? And it's not. It's Batty Fish, number one, fucking winding me up.
It's Batty.
Funny though, innit? That's what I'm saying about it on here. It's funny to have a laugh, innit? Because I tell you what, though, I must admit, though, I've met some unbelievable people on here, though. I must admit.
Definitely.
Same, excellent.
I really have. I must admit.
That's what I love about it, because it's like
people you meet. As masters, you'll find that all the Scouser ones will be brand new. It's like fuck it, like you're saying, like Expo, Darrow, all brand new guys. Keep it real. Does the right thing.
Yeah. It's mad because I was saying last time, I don't know what the fuck I was doing a year ago watching telly and that. I don't know what I was watching. Would I actually sit down and watch telly looking back now? I haven't got a fucking clue. Since the last 9 months, it's just been on here.
Can't tune into it because it's all shite and repeats. At least with this is fun. This is it's like this is Man U EastEnders and Coronation Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's all the soaps. Well, we have soaps on here every day,
man.
lad, but at least they get paid. The soaps on YouTube, mate, they get nothing for it. They only get clipped.
True.
Not worth it.
Clipped.
At least fucking Peggy Mitchell and that got dough. Fucking hell.
I know. Fuck.
But it's good though as well, innit? Because people just like, that's their character, and someone saying something, they're gonna go back. I get all that. It's this is real world, but it's YouTube as well, innit? If you think about it, so it's a case of switching it, going you cheeky little, and then thinking, hang on, I've got more chance of fucking finding a pound in our toilet next time we have a piss. So just not worth it. You've actually got more chance of me going to the toilet in a bit and there's a £2 coin from 1998. There's more chance of that than me seeing someone on YouTube.
True.
So I'll probably got a chance of finding a £2 coin now. That's probably worth £100 now than me actually seeing anyone on here. And that's how mad it is. But I mean, people just go a bit too much and this, that. If you really wanted a bond or whatever else, you can just get on the panels backstage.
Somebody in the chat, I pay my Netflix bill to Expo. Big up that.
Look at the dog, tell him about the dog, mate. How you got it, Dave?
Is that a Malmut?
No, you're not muted, Kearney. No, you're not muted, Kearney.
You're a mute.
Alright, no, as soon as I seen that camera, that's what I said. That dog's a fucking belter.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I know, Dave, the story behind it, Dave. Isn't he, Dave? If you want to let them know, mate. Our Dave's for the fucking boy, isn't he?
Oh, he's so cute, isn't he? Look at the beautiful eyes.
Yeah, so how long have you had that for now, Dave? Thank you, Mark, lad.
Nearly a year.
Fuck off. Wow.
I got him.
A year?
I've wanted a dog for ages, yeah. And I've got a friend who owns a grooming shop, a dog grooming shop. And I asked her if she knew of any people that wanted a dog rehoming. So she put me in touch with Breeds for Need on Facebook. And I looked on there, and he was the first dog that was advertised on there. And as soon as I saw him, I thought, I want that dog. I fell in love with him straight away.
You know, didn't you, when you pick a dog?
Yeah, I put an application in. That went through straight away. Arranged a house check for him. And this will make you laugh. We sat down doing this house check with this woman. And when it come to me saying where I worked, I told her. And her reply was, "Oh, you work with my son, Lewis, then?" I was like, "What? Lewis is your son?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, small world." And that's it. She cleared the house check, and we had him the next day. But his story.
What
breed is it to say it?
Lovely, man.
Long German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
He was born in Poland. Came over to this country. Obviously, I don't know why they didn't want him. We don't know the story behind that. But yeah, they didn't want him, so they gave him away.
Didn't they leave him outside in the cage?
I bet you that dog's overprotective for the kids and all that, but.
See that?
Beautiful. Oh, is that the hangman? What's that?
That's a Polish passport.
That's what I was thinking. Aye, what is it?
Yeah, he's got his own passport.
Wow, that's it really? What the fuck?
Yeah, look.
Do you need to speak to the dog in a different language? Scaramouche.
Is MD asked you to pack your own dog toys this Germany?
No.
Yeah, should have called it Lewandowski.
His name on here is Aaron, Aaron. But we've called him Bear.
Okay.
He looks like that's a good name for him, Bear. Okay.
He's 2 on the 28th of December. He was born on the 28th of the 12th, 2020.
Fuck. Got this one.
Aye, so
Mr.
you
Christ.
still got him young and rehomed him to a bad life to a shit hot one. So that dog will be loyal to you now to fucking...
Oh, I swear to God, Kenny, he's one of the most loyal. I've had quite a few dogs growing up, but he don't leave the side. And I know it's because he knows he's got his home here now. Do you know what I mean? He's not going nowhere. And I think he just appreciates it. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking, yeah.
I remember doing it when my kids were younger, and I rehomed a Rottweiler that wasn't getting looked after. No, it was like 3.5-year-old, an older one. Aye, massive. The people when they're looking after it, they were hitting the dog and all that. Masters, I'll see you when you get back. They were hitting the dog and all that, right? So I ended up buying it, even though it was like I could have got a Rottweiler pup cheaper than what I paid for this older dog kind of thing, right? But I knew it wasn't a bad nick. But see, when I brought that 3-year-old Rottweiler into my house, see, after 1 week of that being run about me, the weigh-ins and stuff like that, that dog was the most loyal family. Like, it's because that dog knows, see, like, you've just took me for a bad place, so the last thing it wants to do is fucking upset you either. That'll know and appreciate. Trust me, I'm quite into
it's
my
weird
dogs.
How it works, that, isn't it? It's weird how dogs know all that. Weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, I bet you any money if MD went near Dave walking down the street, that thing would eat them. Even though it could be the most scaredest, quietest dog, that'll be overprotective because it's went for a shitty environment straight into a new house here.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of thing? Aye, mate, it's all mental for a dog, isn't it?
You want to wear him when the doorbell goes off or someone knocks at the door, mate.
I bet you.
It's mad because dogs have never like the posting that comes with the dogs, mate. They fucking go mad, don't they, lad? Let it get pushed through the door, mate. Fucking hell, mate.
You've got all the postmen of Britain moaning now.
I think he's 52 kilograms at the minute. I think he'll reach 55. He's a big dog.
How old?
I hope mine doesn't get any fatter, that's for sure.
He walks.
How old is it, though? How many dogs have you had, Kenny?
Oh, I've had a few dogs, like, over the years, but the one I've got now, I got her at 11 months old, but she'll be with me now till she passes, kind of thing. British Bulldog, but she was fucking 26 kilo or something, or just over that the last time I think she was at the vet. She's not even 2 yet, she's just a wee bulldog. She's just lazy, but the most friendly, placid wee dog you'll meet, like.
What would you say the percentage is in the UK? Like percentage with dogs and cats? Would you say 70% dogs? There's more dogs lovers than cats, would you? What percentage would you say? I wouldn't know the percentage, but I mean, I'd guess at 70. Could be wrong, like. You'll obviously, I don't mind cats at all, so I'm both in the middle. I wouldn't.
See, we always grew up hating cats, like, man, but dogs was always a thing. Like, dogs have always been a bit, haven't they?
First pet we had was a cat, like, it was my brother, and he called it Murdoch, you know, off 18. Remember the 18?
Right.
Yeah, Murdoch, off the 18, he called it Murdoch, yeah. So that was, so I had the cat, and then I've never had one myself, personally. Never had one.
Baz, isn't he the one that used to smoke the big cigar?
What'd you say, lad? No, that was Cannibal, wasn't it?
Fuck me, mate. I was little when that was on.
No, Murdoch was the cheeky one.
With the long hair.
Yeah, Murdoch. Well, yeah, it was Hannibal, wasn't it? Hannibal or Cannibal, was it the one that the cigar, the grey-haired one, fella?
You must be showing your age here, Darryl, because I think my dad and that was into the 18, but I don't think that was it when I was a wee guy. You must be 30, well above 40.
No, lads, fucking 39 I was last week.
59 or 39?
30 fucking 9, bollocks. 39, 39.
What about your actual date of birth, or is this just your YouTube fake one when you kid on your like 20-year younger?
No, lad, 39, mate, yeah. 18 was in the 80s. I was born 83. So yeah, I remember watching that, mate. Definitely, that was in the 80s, lad.
I'm 22.
Well, add what?
18.
I was like that. I know there's no way he's 22.
He's only messing. He's only messing.
40.
He's a batty fish, isn't he? How old are you then, Kenny?
34, 5, 87.
87, yeah.
87 I was born.
Yeah,
35.
1987, yeah. So you was, so when you were born then, the 18 was out, like late 80s, you know.
I remember it, but it was never something I was into watching or that.
Oh, no, I liked it, lad, yeah.
Was the older ones like my dad or that would watch that.
No,
A-Team
it was
Star
probably
Trek,
because, because my older brother was obsessed with it, so looking back now, but that's why he must have called the cat at Murdoch. So I must have just been watching it with him, do you get me? And then
the only reason I remember A-Team was watching it with my dad, so it will be if you're only 39.
39, mate, yeah. Last week, well, not last week, the 5th of September, the week it was. Oh, no, 2 weeks ago, today. Funny enough, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah,
so when I was born...
I was one of the first people to wish him happy birthday that day.
Was you, mate? Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure they had one at like 22 minutes past on YouTube, probably.
Did you not go live that night?
What do you say, mate?
Did you not go live the night of your birthday, Daryl?
You know what, mate? You know what? It sounds fucking really bad. I don't even know.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
I think you did. I'm sure I can remember being on a live and going, oh.
Oh, yeah, my stuff then, lads. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, you know what, lads? I think I did. I can easily find out. Like,
clipping this just for the record. It's because we're all stoned. We're not too old. We've no good memory loss. We're just stoned.
No, you got to use like that, innit? Fucking, get on this then, Kenny. So this is the live of the week. Tell him, Dave. Right, so we tell him about when we started the live. And did I? Nice one. Did I did. So get on this. So tell him about the animals at first, and then the forklift, and then what happened then, Dave. I'm getting a ciggy. Tell him, Dave, what happened on my live, Kenny, the other week. It was funny, you know.
Oh, the wasp.
Yeah, so basically what happened was, first and foremost, Kenny, yeah, I'll say it then. We seen 3 deers just fly past. He was going for a split with his dog, yeah. So we're like, he was like, did you see them 3 deers fly past me then? We're like, why? Didn't see them. Thought that was random, that. We had someone else on the panel. He was like, oh, my back garden's massive. I said, fucking hell, you could fit basketball courts and tennis courts in there. He goes, want to see me back on my garden? Next minute, we're fucking looking at rhubarbs and all. He's eating all the veg from the back of his garden, like heavy. Fucking so fruit and vegville. So there was fucking deer gate, and then there was fruit and veg gate. And then he's that randomly walking down, going, oh, this scenery is fucking amazing. Oh, the open world. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Next minute he goes, what's that? Like a random fucking forklift truck just parked there randomly. So he's like, oh, sound, have a spliff on there next time. Pulls out, next minute, about a minute later, he pulls out a random chair and goes, what's that chair doing in the bushes? Oh, you know what, I'll probably sit there instead, actually, next time I come back out. The scenery is amazing. Everyone's amazed with it. Oh, Dave, it looks so peaceful there, lad. Next minute, fucking little bastard, twat. Oh, you won't believe it, just being stung by a wasp. Just being stung by a fucking wasp. Oh, mate, he got stung. He got stung live, Kenny, on the panel, lad. You couldn't write it, could you, kid?
No, fuck that. Getting stung was worse.
Lad, I swear to God, he's still got a little tiny mark, and that was about a week and a half ago. He literally went, bastard fucking twat. I went, wow, what's he doing there? You know, where the camera's just gone down and that.
Dave, wasn't it?
I need to clip it, you know, and put it up. I've got it. I watched it the other week, last week. And I just hate my voice. I hate listening, but I mean,
I'll share it or not. There you go, Dave.
It's horrible, lad. It's horrible. And what you call it? I watched it back, and the phone. I'm surprised he didn't drop the phone, because how the phone looks like he's just been dropped, shaking it. And he comes back and goes, fucking little wasp, and he had to get off for a bit. And he come back on, and his arm was fucking big, massive red thing on his arm. It was heavy. I'm gonna have to get that back, aren't I, people? Be funny that just clicking that video. So anyway, so Kenny, so not only that happens, right? I was just having a random live, yeah. I think this is the day after, funny enough, or the day before. Next minute, I was speaking. One of my other mates, yeah, from America, he pops on. So he goes, yeah, I'll just take us round to our mall, you know, shopping centre, mall, they call it. like our Walmart, you know, like there as there, innit? And he's like, I'm like, whoa, yeah, and he's like, yeah, quarter past 3. Next minute, I get someone else on the panel. Sound okay? While watch, listening, thingy. I'm thinking, looking at the bottom, thinking, it's a bit not dark but light here. I know it's fucking dead bright on the top left because he's doing a live in fucking America. I'm thinking, this fella at the back, how come is this dark there? I'm thinking, what's going on here? I'm thinking, why is it? And that, funny enough, it was that. He's in the chat. He's fucking class. We had 3 different time zones, mate. We had 10:15 in the night, 8:15, and fucking 3:15. So my eyes are buckled going, there's 3 different fucking weathers there and all times there. Lad, long story short, mate, we didn't even know we had 3 different time zones on the panel and we're all chatting normal. You couldn't write that shit, could you? And you know the next person that come on, Sean Gregg, he put the camera as though he was in the gym. So all I'm doing is watching someone doing on the exercise bike. It's dark on the left. We're going shopping on the top left, and mine's like mine's all right. The weather here, and I'm chilling. It was fucking bizarre, lad. It was fucking mental, mate. Honest to God, it was funny, you know, lad. When I got onto it, I was like, oh, I can't believe we just had 3 different time zones and someone just randomly going, hi, yeah, we're still doing well on the bike. I'm like, why has he put his camera on while watching him on the exercise bike here? Fucking bizarre, mate. Fucking funny as fuck, though. Right, so I'm gonna get a quick ciggy then. So, Kenny, what have you been up to today yourself then, mate? And Dave, you look chilled. Back now.
Quiet one today, definitely, mate. Fucking hardly moved today. A good day yesterday. Chilled out the day. Back to normal tomorrow. Back to kind of working and that tomorrow, but fuck all, mate. Just chilling out, bouncing on YouTube. I was on the way back earlier on when you started the live, where I'd bounced on at the start. Masters had messaged us. Has he not come back yet, no?
I think he's gone out for a ciggy.
What's your plans tonight, Dave? Quiet one.
Yeah, early night, mate. Back to bed. Back to work tomorrow. So I'll be up at 5. Get the dog walked. Give him his hour in the morning. And then, off to work. Finish at 5. Back home. Wife will be at work, so take over from her mum with the kids until she gets home at 8. And then, repeat.
Normal. Back to normal routine, innit?
I need work though. I need that structure and that routine every day to keep me going. Do you know what I mean? It's good for me.
Getting up with something.
Holla at me, guys.
100%.
So what the link on?
It's not just that as well. I don't want my kids looking at me, sat at home not working, thinking that that's the right thing to do. I want them to see that they have to go out and earn a living to make something of themselves. Do you know what I mean? And I strongly believe.
Definitely.
Have you not been in work today, Dave?
No, mate. No, I had a paid day off today. Couldn't believe it.
Fucking hell, lads. Everyone's been in graft, lads. It's mad. Everyone that's been on here today, lad, chatting, they're all been in work, mate. It's madness. Thought everyone was meant to be off.
No. I think certain professions, they haven't got a choice, have they? But I think...
Yeah. The spaceman. Hello, people.
I'm not wrong, they could open up for a short amount of time today. But
what's happening, lad?
What's happening, Darrow? You good?
How are we, lad? You good, mate?
I'm fucking good, lad. Smithers, you good, lad?
Yes, Anton, always.
Lad, what you reckon on his thingy? Have you been listening, lads, about Dave doing the podcast?
What's happening, Anton?
I'm good, lad. You? Who have I heard? What, Darrell? Sorry.
Dave, doing a podcast himself, because he's gone through fucking thingy himself regarding what he's been through, and he's got all the advice. Yeah.
soon as he goes on, lad, I'll be fucking tuned right into that, mate. No problem.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, be tuned right in. Smithers is a fucking smooth talker, lad. Just says it how it is with his problems he's had, lad. He's come a long way in life, lad. He's doing fucking well, lad. He needs to keep going.
That's what I mean, lads, because you get people, yeah, which is nothing against them. Nothing against people, by the way, when I'm saying this, the ones who give advice out but they've never done it. It's not the same as someone that's been through it, you get me? Surely.
You can't give advice if you've never lived it, lad. And that's the difference. It's all right for people to talk who've never lived that experience. It's completely different to like living it and giving advice out, lad. You know, you go to these probation officers, lad, and they're trying to advise you on a life that they don't even know anything about. It's the same thing.
I know. It's a mad one, isn't it? Because fucking, if you think about it,
no one can.
Go on, Dave.
Do you know when I was at the back end of my addiction, when I was on the methadone, and I decided to come off it? Excuse me. My drug worker at the time was a 21-year-old. 21. Not even got no life experience. Do you know what I mean? Out of uni.
Wow. That's mental.
How can someone who's never even lived a life tell you to do something and they've never even experienced any of that lifestyle?
Yeah,
that's mad.
That was one of the major factors in me stopping. You know, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't relate to nobody that I was speaking to, so I just decided to do it.
Was there anyone that was like certain people that really was good that have been through it, or is it just professionals that have never been through it?
Yeah, there was one drug worker that I could really relate to, but I only had her for like 3 weeks. She'd been like the same kind of addiction herself.
Yeah,
she was the only one.
Yeah,
in the 17 years that I was going there, one.
That's mental, that lad. After all, so that's the mad thing with society, lad. If you think about it, because even though they've given us the best advice, it's even the ones regards in Labour. You know, the ones who are saying do this, do that to the girls. They've never fucking had a baby. It's mad how it works, isn't it? But the ones who give counsel out, I think it should be the ones who've been through it, surely, because that's the passion and that's the advice they can give you. You can't take advice of someone that hasn't got a clue what you're on about, but they're getting paid, Bruce Deed.
Yeah, 100% that, Darryl, 100%.
Definitely agree with that. Like, you've obviously lived that life, so if MD's going to give proper, helpful, what matters advice, so to speak, would be coming for somebody like yourself, innit? Because you've lived it. All these people that sit there and go to college and uni, that doesn't teach them real life. That teaches them what they've to do on paperwork. Do you know what I mean? A real life story coming from somebody that's went through it's different.
When I my channel and start doing my lives and that, if I can just be an inspiration to just one person who can relate to me and kind of see what I've been through and see that it can be done to come out the other side, then I'll be happy. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's about.
Nobody could have put that any better or disagreed with you. That shows you the strength of a guy you're. Just with that one comment alone, if I can do all this and it only helps one person, at least it's helped somebody. Shows you the type of guy you're. So fair play to you. Like, I hope your channel, when it kicks off like that, does pick up and you do find yourself in a better place because you're helping other people. And there's no doubt in my mind, I said it earlier on when I come on, you probably help people already that you don't actually realise you've helped. Just by being honest and putting it there. Do you know what I mean? That would be my opinion, mate. Anyway.
100%. 100%. What's happening, Em?
What's happening, Darryl, lad?
Oh, what's happening?
Come on to that. See what our Anton's got to say for himself. I mean, he wasn't Dave. Kearney. Who's that, Kearney?
Aye, mate, what's happening?
You all right, mate?
Who's that?
It's Emma.
Who?
Emma. You must know who Emma is, Anton. She's brand new, like. She's alright. She comes on for a laugh and a banter.
That fucking Scouse Emma. That's Scouse Emma.
She's gone.
That wild thing.
So, yeah.
Didn't last long.
You
She didn't
David,
last
I've not got that problem. Mine's just still sleeping. That's all my dog does, mate, is sleep, Stevie. Like, see, I'm no doubt in my mind you probably need to walk like your dog hundreds, like.
What's going on, boys?
Yes, the comment.
Hey, boys.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Oh, yeah,
That's
fucking
what
mad.
I'm
I've
just
What's
broken
happening,
up.
people?
Hey, I'm on my way. I'm in the car with our kid. I'm just going into town with something to eat. I fucking snapped another charger, man. I'm sick to death of it, man. And I can't get one. Because all the shops are fucking cut. They classed it as bank holiday, man. So the Asda's are not open or nothing. So,
What's the
Muddles.
bank holiday? The petrol stations were shut up here and everything, mate.
man, I'm trying to get one. I've been to two
Aye, it's
garages
heavy
on the way into
lockdown.
town.
Oh.
Well, my head's
Park
fucking
your
battered
car
with it,
right
man.
through the fucking cop and plug it
Listen.
in somewhere in that shithole.
Listen, you and your Everton shite. You fucking stop that.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
fuck
on,
off with that staffies, you fucking nasty bastard, lad.
Isn't he, lad? Fucking
Right,
been
have
on.
a win,
You've only
have you,
been
lad?
on a minute, lad.
Hey,
Fucking hell,
have a win,
Staffies. Give
have you,
us 10 minutes
Staffies?
at least.
Right, you've had a win, you've won the
It's all right,
fucking
you
ditches,
can
you've won
have-
the Champions League and everything now, lad.
Listen, that man, stop it.
Lads, there was loads of shops by ours open, though, you know. I know the supermarkets weren't open, but there was
Oh,
loads
lad.
by ours that were open.
Lad, I'm just going to town.
That's down
I
in
know.
Proddyland, everything's locked down.
Lad, I'm fucking weird, lad. That's 3 charges in 2 weeks. I've fucking broke now. But it's one of them weird ones. It hasn't got a USB on the other end. It's got the same end on both ends that plugs in your phone. It's a fucking wanker, man.
What happens when you
Oh,
buy
lad.
these Chinese chargers, lad?
No, lad, it's a fucking proper one, lad. I only get the proper Sammy's ones. But I'm more asked about Gail. She be flipping. I've just rang her and told her I've only got like fucking 6% left on my phone. I said, so you be fucking, don't be screaming at me. It'd be fucking phones off because it's not my fault.
Lads.
I'm going to try and do that. I don't know how to do it with our kid's phone. No way you can put them back to back and get charge off it.
That's what
phone is?
Oh, aye.
These birds are psychos. They just think all crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to
lads,
do it, lad.
fucking hell, mate.
Yeah,
Lad, you
know
just
what I
got to
mean?
rub them together. Rub their phone and your phone together with the battery.
Get a charger. I'm getting a charger for this, actually. 2 seconds for you.
Staffies, man, don't start all that, lad. I fucking haven't got down here. I can do it.
I heard if you drive above 60 miles an hour with a phone, you won't get a job.
Put the Al Sky
Hold
card
on,
in
man.
the
Is that
freezer.
all you do, Staffies? Rub them together?
Lad, I'm taking the piss.
Oh, fuck off, no bed. Do you know what I mean, lad? That's a proper Evertonian, that, like, innit? You're fucking out of order, mate.
Standing there like that, rubbing the 2 phones, thinking, why is it working?
Yeah, fucking hell, I don't see no fire in the house, mate. Fucking dig the bush,
Get
man,
one
mate.
of them, bro. Get one of the wee power pack things.
That's no use for him to know. He's not got the wire, but that's what he's saying.
All of this is me, Master. I fucking listen. I've had 3 of them, mate. I've had 3 charges in 2 weeks, mate, and I'm fucking livid, man. I was only coming out the door to go meet our kid, and I know I only had like 12%. Snapped the charger, so at the end of it's ripped off. And Gail saying to me, "Just sell it, tape it back together." I mean, fucking what? I said, I've been trying to get it to work. It's fucked. I said, so don't be shouting at me if I can't get one. Well, listen, boys, I'm going to jump off it because I'm going to try and save this. But I'm going to put it on battery saving mode. You know what I mean?
I'm not even messing, right? If you get stuck, charge it off the kettle.
Aye, back now. I've done that before.
I'm charging off the kettle. I'm not in jail, lad.
Listen,
lad, you telling me to wire the fucking bed up next to it?
And it's the...
Right, fuck that. I tell you what I'm going to do, yeah? I'll go and make some toast. I'll go and make myself some toast on the bunk bed as well, like.
You need to check if you get stuck, lad.
Oh my God, is that strawberry creams, mate?
What have you got to say for yourself, Anton?
Shut up, fucking scouse on with the mic.
What's Anton doing?
Oh my God, is that our fucking Emma? Come on here. Oh my God, here we go.
Yes, it's so kicking off.
Come on to try and roast her. She's trying to roast because I roasted it.
Runs in the family that all the young ones are cheeky in our family. It'd be all right, Emma.
She's getting roasted. She'll get roasted again.
Tell them how it is, man. Just
Live
selling
half
out.
the
Listen, I've
best.
got, hey, my phone's nearly dead. I've got better things to think about, mate, because she's gonna fucking smash my head in, mate, for this life. You know what I mean?
What are you talking saying? I'm charging
Good
one of
choice,
these
that's
fucking portable things.
What are you
Right,
saying,
Sam?
Emma?
I asked Staffies, was he okay? I weren't talking to you, dickhead.
You know what I said? Yes, Emma. Yeah, bro, balls are steel.
She knows,
Right, listen, I'm gonna listen. I'll have to go.
She knows I can't give girls loads on here because I'll get clipped to fuck after what I've
See you
said.
later,
Yeah. Hey, we're bullying women and all that, lads, yeah?
That's why she's done it. Look, she knows that I can't say nothing because I've been
Oh, yeah. Emma, what the name? Gran Emma's on the ball. Her
Oh, aye.
part will
I think-
fall
Tell
like
them,
food.
Tony,
Shut
well,
your god
I'm
on.
the expo, she can
Staff.
take any
I'm
man
the
on.
queen of YouTube. You remember
Oh,
that?
Yes, Emma. Big up Emma, man.
You know that girl.
I'm limited to what I can
I'm
say.
Big up
sure,
Emma, man.
fucking hell.
Brilliant. I love her banter. It's fucking excellent.
Right, guys, I've got to
Listen,
go put
people,
the kids in
I'm
bed.
going, lad.
Big
Take
respect.
care.
Get back to
Hey,
the
I'll
Nice
have to
respect.
Nice one.
I'll have to shoot myself.
Nice
I'm
one
just
for
getting
something.
into town now. I'm going to have something
Big
to eat with our
respect.
kid and that. And then I'll fucking have to go and get a charge if your girl punches me fucking
Lad,
like
yeah,
that.
no, lad, to be fucking
Lad,
around
lad, I
gators, lad.
can't. Lad, she's just going to give me earache, lad, and my phone's not
I
on.
know.
Do you know what I mean?
Lad,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
tell her. I'm gonna tell her I've spoke to you loads of times. This shit stirred the pot.
You're a fucking wacky, you know. You probably look as well, you big cunt.
He did.
Sam, wait until I speak to that Tracy one you've been trying to get on that, you little rat. You fucking knobhead. I'm going to blow you out the water, lad. I'm going to tell you you're married and everything, you knobhead. You fucking knob-yocky cunts. Hey, you're not getting fuck all for Christmas off me for that now, lad. You fucking rat. Listen, just don't forget me cards in October, gobshite. I'll speak to you then, you little prick. Hey, talk about you getting... Hey, instead of space saving, listen, you only get one space saver in your car, you know. One space saver you get, lad. Listen, I'm going to shoot, lad, anyway, because I'm sitting here in the car like a cunt. And our kid wants to lock the car because he's a shit house. I'll see you after that.
Big respect, lad.
Smithers and Kearney. Be good, boys. See you all.
Nice one, take it easy.
What about me? What about me, you cunt?
Lad, it's funny, you know.
Bro, hope you're well.
Lad, you know what we need in this city? Like little Titcher's got when little Titch runs out of fucking juice, mate, just plugs into them lampposts in London.
Yeah, telling you.
They're fucking
Lad, it's going to be sick.
Imagine
Lad,
me
it's gonna
on
be
the
sick.
street though with your wire plugs in, man. You're getting terrorised around here.
Lad, they have ways in juice, mate, to light and everything, don't they?
That's why I said to them, you only need the kettle and a little wire. Come off the elements.
Lad, he's daft as fuck, lad, he's daft as fuck. He ain't on all that, him stuff easy. He'll blow the fucking house up, that cunt.
Yeah, I'll be up in flames, man.
He'll blow the fucking gaff up.
That blows you full area, try to charge your phone. All that'll be left the kettle.
And then Gaylords have to get the blame then.
See, this boy came into the hall, right? And he was bumping his gums, man. He couldn't charge his vape all night. No, he ended up doing blowing every cunt's fucking power in the hall, didn't he? And he cunt could get watching fucking telly, man. Next day, man, he ended up needing to get shipped, mate. He ended up needing to get shipped out the hall because cunts were like to give him it, man. Because he was trying to charge his vape.
Lad, they can charge anything, can't they? You know, behind them little four walls, mate. They can charge fucking anything, mate. It's fucking
It's mad how... it's mad how like
tinfoil, 2 batteries as well, and a bit of wire.
That's
I don't know. See, no, fucking mad.
Make yourself a power pack, lad.
No bother.
I've had my mates, like literally when the question's been brought up over the years, and lad, they've done it dead quick, and you're like, lad, how are you doing that, mate? That's fucking bizarre, that, mate.
That's how you charge your phone, lads. Them, listen,
prisoners will always find a way around something.
Remember years ago, that's how you charge your phone if your charger broke, but it's cutting the wires, taking the battery out the back of your phone, but you can't take the battery out now, can't you know?
I know.
All these new phones, the batteries are inside them, but back in the day you could
that's
swap
so
the
you need to buy a
battery.
new phone, Paul. Bastards.
Aye.
Isn't it?
That's funny.
So you can't just replace the
yeah,
battery.
they can get anything going, can't they, lad? It's freaky.
Yeah, fucking right, lads.
See, when you're dubbed up, it's like, because you've got so much time, hangs through, you start thinking, oh, I could do it that way, I could do that. It's human nature. Your luck is up in it, but we'll find a way around it. Innit?
Yeah, that's the one, lad.
Always, man. Always.
Lad, it's mad because don't forget everyone years ago, lad. Imagine how hard it must have been years ago when jugs with no tellies and that, lad. Wow.
Fuck that.
I get the tail end of that, so I did, Darryl, but fucking hell, it was hardcore, man. I only got a few months of that, man, having to fucking slop out and all that shit, man. Oh, wow, that was... The full place stank of shite and piss all day. Fuck, Berlin still get the smell, even though it's toilets now, but it still get that smell in it.
Masters, do you know they built a super deal in Scotland, right? They built a super deal in Scotland for all the wrong ends, right? But they kept Berlin for normal.
Take it easy, mate.
I know.
Dave, lad.
Oh, see you later on,
Take it easy, Dave, lad. Big love,
brother. Keep it real, my man. Pleasure. Take it easy, brother.
Later,
Master, see that in Scotland, they built a new super jail, right, for like beasts and all that, but kept Berlin open for normal people like us, right, like normal prisoners. But they're shutting Berlin. They've already started the works anew on the new Glasgow super jail thing. See about 2 years now, Berlin will be a museum. They can't, they can pull down, see Berlin, they can pull down the work party in the sheds and stuff, right, in the visit area. What they can't pull down is the buildings in the wall because it was all listed for way back in the day. So they can't, it'll be like one of the jails that they keep open as a museum now. That's what Berlin will be in the next 2 years. They've already started building super jail now.
Lad, look at them in Netherlands, lads. In Holland, they're shutting them down. No one's going in them. They're shutting down jugs in Netherlands. We need about another 50 built. They're shutting them down, the country. Unbelievable, that, isn't it?
Oh, you coming here for this?
And we're needing to build more jails because the amount of cunts getting to jail in this country.
Exactly. Lad, they're shutting them down non-stop in Holland, mate. It's bizarre, isn't it? Shutting down fucking jugs.
Are you watching the chat and lie?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What, bro?
Yeah, I need to go. I swear to God, this thing looks like a fucking tarantula. It's just ran under.
Oh, lad, don't be putting no camera on that, lad.
You cannot slag me on it. Fuck you, man. I hate spiders. I'm a shite bag for spiders.
Oh,
I don't
lads,
like things like
I'll go through anything, lads. Not them little bastards.
Every country. I caught one today, man. It had boots on it.
No, let's get horrible cunts.
I'll give you 20 quid to bounce around here right now and catch that.
That's how it was cutting about my bathroom and the rusty lock back.
Oh, lad. Fuck, that sounds a beast.
That
sounds a big one by this fucking shaking there. Oof. Wouldn't want to be in there, mate.
See on that YouTube, I was watching the other day, man. There's a shop, right, and it's just opened in the UK. He sells tarantulas and all these mad beetles and spiders, and I was like, oh no, I could not deal with that. See some of the fucking things I was seeing. Some of these horrible beasties.
Some people just love them, lad, don't they? Some people have some crazy pets, don't they, lads? The fucking loonies.
Aye, man, I was watching it, right, and I was like, what the fuck? Why would you even want to keep one of them as a pet? A big hairy spider with boots on? Fuck off.
I've seen it. Lad, the only time I've seen one of them, lad's been on Home Alone, lad.
I know, mate, no, I'm off. See, when it comes to all that, man, I'm off. Hairy spiders? Nah.
Oh, lad, I know.
Big hairy spider. Billy Connolly.
You watch the fight,
yeah.
You watch the fight, lads?
Yeah, mate, yeah. That's what set me alarm up, lad. I had Saturday night off YouTube, lad, and last night, but I was on in the day, and I set my alarm, lad, and watched just the fight just before it. Good fight, but obviously I thought he was going to stop him, Canelo, to be honest.
Triple G's, lad, he's had his day.
Who was it? I didn't catch it. Who was fighting?
Triple G versus Canelo.
Triple G and Canelo, lad.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, it was good as the first two, mate. The first one was unbelievable. The second one was good.
Yeah.
The third one was shit, lads.
I'd give him Triple G the first fight, me, you know.
Yeah. You can't. It's easy arguing it, lad. It's a good debate.
You can argue the cases who wants the energy and who's obviously putting up more and who looks slicker. But I mean, I've watched it back about 10 times and I'm literally 60-40 Triple G on that one.
That second one, though, lad, it weren't even close.
No. Wasn't, mate.
He bullied them. Same as the other night, lad. He got bullied, mate.
Yeah, he did. It's a problem because what we've got to do now, we've got to be really, really thankful for this fella, Triple G, by the way. He's still got 3 belts in the 160-pound division, don't forget.
I know, lad, I know.
So he's still got 3 belts in there. So I get what he's saying. Canelo's not stopped him, mate. Canelo's stopped a lot of people in the last few years, mate. He didn't stop him. So he can definitely go on. Do you get me? But I mean,
you know what?
If
You know what's fucking Canelo though, lads? It's taking it out of him, going up to light heavyweight, going down to going back up to super middle, lads. It's taking it out of him.
It's like our fucking boy Paddy the Baddy, innit? All the weight he puts on it. It won't affect him now, but it will in later years, won't it? That's what they're saying.
But he's done it. Canelo's done it now at the highest level, lads, for the last 10 years.
He's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable, lad. From welterweight to light heavyweight, lads. Come on,
lad. He's got to go down because, with regards to this fella, you know, he's literally, you know, when people say they'll fight anyone, this fella will fight anyone, and if someone offered him, and there was all right then, mate. So Staffies, you know, there was someone there that was dead angry with Canelo, like, and they were like 154. That cunt will get down to 154 just to fight him.
Benavidez would fuck him up, you know, lad.
Yeah, he's too big. Canelo's just a super middleweight.
Benavidez,
he's middleweight. Super
That's
middleweight.
why they all duck him. That's why they all swerve him, lad.
It's too big, but he's another one, though, lad. Remember, he lost his belt because of overweight, lad.
Nah, he lost it on the Charlie, lad.
Yeah, I know, but he went overweight, lad.
Yeah, I know. The next fight for it, he was overweight, but they stripped him. He won that world title. He was one of the youngest ever super middleweight champs, lads.
He was brilliant. He's brilliant. I just want to see him in the ring more, lad. To be honest,
lads,
I want to see him in the ring more
against that Porky Medina, lad. That 8-punch.
Yeah. He's brilliant, you know, lad. He really is.
No one calls him out, lad. You heard them all. You heard that Truax and all them and Cage Plant and all that, all going on about each other. Look at Plant fighting. What's it called, isn't he?
He's fighting fucking what's his name?
The 2 brothers. What's his name?
Charlo.
Nah, lad. Nah.
No, he's fighting. Oh, fucking hell, lad. Oh, what's his fucking name, lad?
The WBC champ, man. Oh, it's doing me head in.
No, lad, have it even mind fuck. It does it, lad. It does it on here, lad. It's weird. You'll have it in seconds. And that's a brilliant fight as well. He was fighting, man.
Tarantulas, man.
Obviously, you still got a tarantula going here, lad. Oh, what that? You not got that tarantula yet, kid?
I just put you on mute and get the Hoover out. Sprayed hunters are fucking shit. Put the Hoover on all underneath it and then sprayed shit down the Hoover so for sent crawled in my Hoover it would be deed, but hopefully a fucking Hoover.
Yeah, but what'll happen though? I always think that, lads, yeah, but then you've got to get rid of the Hoover bag straight away then, lads. That's horrible, isn't it?
No, that's why I spray, you know, you just spray something dodgy, don't it? Like aftershave or deodorant, spray it down the hose of your Hoover, and then that way it's all like fumes and chemicals that will kill the spider anyway. That's what I tell myself anyway. Probably
no, that's it, mate. Everyone's got ways and means, lads, innit? Fucking right.
No,
yeah, someone in the chat, yeah. Who's Caleb Plant fighting next?
He's fighting Darrell, lad.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell, lad. Fucking hate that when, you know, when something silly like that goes through your brain. Do you know what I mean? It was so easy.
I was watching them on the thing the other day where they were both talking, man.
Yeah, lads. It's the fucking, on, what's it called? The American one it's Fight Top Rank. Fight time with Sean. With Sean. Yeah, Sean. His name is. He does that. He does the Sean Porter podcast as well.
Yeah, and watch it, lads. Watch it. Yesterday's video. What Tingio put up of it, Benavidez, lads, saying fucking Canelo shit.
Yeah, but you know what? They asked him about that on the press conference regarding it because of Mexican and all that. And he said, no. But you know what? Canelo's come out and said he's not available till September next year now, you know. Come out today.
He's fighting this year, nah?
Nah, lad. No, come out today, lad. He said his next fight will be September 2023.
He normally only fights on the Mexican Independence Days anyway, don't he?
Lad, yeah, no, he went into the fight injured, didn't he?
Yeah, lads.
And he's now saying, September 2023. I don't know what happens then with regards to the belts then, because do you reckon, because he's been undisputed, do you think an organisation might say, well, listen, we can't wait till a full 12 months? What do you reckon?
Wait for the likes of him, don't he, lads?
Yeah, because he'll have what? Because they pay him the most bills, because that's the more.
Well, look what happened with Tyson Fury and Billy Joe, lads, and then look at him with his fucking dodgy meat.
I know, yeah, lads. All of them out of that gym now. Hey, all of them are at that gym, no, lads. That's what they always say.
But he's the only cunt that never got banned, lad. He never got no ban.
Mad, innit? There's loads of people in regards to, like, which is dodgy, lad, if you think about it, you know, in regards to fucking... But, I mean, someone put up there about Conor Benn for Eubank. Oh, lad, I'm going for Conor Benn now, lad. This Eubank's not fucking taking it serious whatsoever.
Lads, but that Conor Benn, man, I don't reckon I reckon Eubank will do him, mate.
It might be only of a size, but you know what, mate? I'm gonna put my neck out and go. I'm going for Ben, lad. I'm going for. He's gonna have a real awakening, mate. Because it doesn't matter.
I like Ben. I like the fucking Ben.
Lives in the gym, lad.
Until he fought that kid that near fucked him, but he got the decision. He had no eyes.
Got the decision, yeah.
And all he kept saying was, "I've got heart, haven't I? I've got heart." Nah, lads, you should have took that kid out in the first.
Yeah, but you know what, though, lad? He's learned every single fight, mate. He's gone better every single fight. He lives in the gym, lad.
Lads, I know, but I just don't think he's the answer, lads.
I honestly, only because I've watched him for many, many times. And if Eubank's on his A game, it's not going to be like dead easy. But I mean, if Eubank's on his, but I mean, we're talking about this hungry fucking lion, mate. Nigel Benn's son, mate, and he trains lad, he's training non-stop with Felix Cash.
My dad on the scaffolding. My dad on the scaffolding on the fucking Ben Eubank 2, lads, at Old Trafford.
Wow.
You know, put all the beamwork, all the scaffolding and all the beamwork up, lads. So we got tickets for the number 2, lad. Eubank, big Eubank was my boy back in the day, lads. I watched them twice in the GMX, lad. You know the old GMX in Manchester?
Yeah.
The same night as Steve, as the Viking fought, mate.
Fucking Steve,
lads.
Oh, the big massive cunt. No, I think they're the same guy here.
It's Collins
from Manchester.
Oh, you're about
his name, the Viking. His son was fighting the others.
Lad, well, you know the mad thing about it, which is this is like thingy. So I watched. Did you watch the face? Did you watch the face off with them? It was through the week, like
we do.
With Conor Benn and Eubank.
Yeah.
Well, have you watched the tours that Eubank the seniors do? Nigel and Chris. Oh, lad, they've been doing tours. So why Eubank senior is a bit pissed off? They've only just started the tour. They've just the thingy, the grudge. Eubank, Nigel Benn.
2 seconds later, I'm just going to answer my phone, lads.
Lads.
So is Eubank's boy doing well then, aye?
Yeah, but I mean, what you say?
I'm just reading some of that chat there, man. I seen the boy personally, like he's obviously having a laugh with me, saying, Kearney should be on your pillow tonight talking about that spider.
I know you want to know why we sleep. Oh, I know what.
Honestly, I'll just phone somebody right now and tell them I'll pay them if they come in and fucking take it in my gas.
But Kearney, it's not that, mate. See where we live,
you know what?
I've got a pure influx of spiders and fucking all sorts climbing in through my window.
Season, lad. It's mating season, I call it. Fucking, lad, even saying the name, fucking, it's heavy. Horrible to even thought, mating season. No, I don't want to see any of the little bastards. You've got to get. I always see them. You know, I see the little tiny ones. I've got to kill the tiny ones because I'm thinking I've got to get you now because you're going to be a big beast in a bit. So fuck that.
That's a fucking beast that was in my flare there. I swear to God, it was like a tarantula. So it's something you've seen in the movies. I'm not joking. Fucking
lad, fuck that, mate.
Last week I had this mad, like it was like a fly that had red. Horrible looking thing, man. Imagine staying in a hot country or they beasties. Oh no, I couldn't deal with that, man.
Oh my fucking God, what?
Kieran's taking that nervous breakdown for a spider, man.
Yeah.
That's like when I was telling
Spider-Man, he'll go next, fuck's sake.
When we're on scaffold, when we're scaffolding them power stations, lad, and we grab hold of something, and then big spiders just come walking across our hands, lad.
Oh, lad.
Oh,
the horrible fuckers,
you're
lad.
not doing the hikes, you know.
Oh, lad,
Your dogs just eat them for you.
We're up that scaffold, lad. We just lean on something, say we're tying into a bit of steel.
What?
And we just grab hold of the steel and tie a little
Don't
bit.
be putting it on the screen, you little bastard.
That is big.
He's horrible, man, him, lad.
Kieran shows that again.
Seeing that spider now. Look at that, lad. How to block him.
Mate. Fucking smash that out of the head with a bat, mate. Look at the size of that. It's got a rusty load back.
Put me on fucking thing on the I'm putting myself on the main screen here just for this. I don't want to see none of no little bastards, mate. I'm going on main screen, lad. Fuck that, lad. Looked like it had its own. That spider looked like it needed its car keys. Looking massive, that, mate.
What the fuck?
Lad, there's people that can get on the back of that spider and get it.
Told you I wasn't lying. The fucking
getting lips everywhere off the little bastard.
No.
That's right. That's right. There's a wee bit of carpet in my rug beside my fucking door.
You'll have to get it its own bank account, mate. It's that big, lad.
I just paid half a bottle of Febreze right down the nozzle of the Hoover. I hoovered it up and then sprayed all the shit down the Hoover so it
the only
dies for the
fucking
chemicals.
spider on YouTube that's got its own national insurance number.
And they were a British bulldog.
Lad, it'll take over your Hoover.
Fucking no, man.
Baby.
No, that spider's going to the job interview or something on Tuesday.
In the morning, man, you're going to make a bit of toast.
Fucking spider game. Fucking, I know it's Mad Mondays, but mate, massive little bastard Mondays from now on.
Fucking mental.
That was right at the living room door, so obviously it leads out into the back garden. That's what that thing's been. That's been fucking humongous. I just hope that was the one I seen earlier on. That's not a number 2.
Oh, we'll get on the ones then that go into, you know, the ones that go into when you first go in the attic and that, the loft. Oh, lads, you know what? There's big people in there, lad. They're massive. They're like a family of like,
man, I'm sitting here like, oh.
Lads, you're paying over the odds to someone to go in there for you to get rid of them. Paying over the odds, whatever.
We
don't have that pay, can't sit there.
You get to let the dog in, lads. The dog will just watch them.
We got
that was like something for the Afghan desert. I'm not joking.
Go and have a ciggy 2 seconds.
Bats, lads. We've got bats.
Oh, have you? I hate they carry so much disease, bastards, didn't they?
Lads, we got them. We got them in. They go in the what's it called house? Do you know the alarm for the house?
Right.
Aye.
They've nested in our alarm for the house, lads, and you want to see them come out of a night, man. But it's belter, lad. They just eat all the flies and the spiders.
Fucking hell. Do you know?
Every time any bats, Kearney will buy them. I'll buy them. I know that's the big man's right. That's what they feed on, innit? It's all the wee insects. No, mate, they things are blind. They fly out the sky, like, right by
That's
you.
all they do, lad. They just eat flies, moths and spiders.
See, during the pandemic, right, they told us that the actual...
Here, staff, you've got a bulldog. I'll swap you for a pup that might eat a spider when it sees one. Stupid dog just sitting here sleeping.
No, I can't understand, Troops, right? Now, they say that during COVID, it was that COVID came for bats.
Yeah,
shit or something. Why not just kill all the bats then? Why not just kill all the bats?
Well, don't start affecting the wildlife. Doesn't it not be the bats?
No, but at the same time, right, it's hoarding diseases, but they're saying it can affect us. Why not kill all the fucking bats? I didn't understand that one.
Staffies, if you get rid of them before and then they keep coming back.
The what, mate?
If you get rid of them before and then they keep coming back,
Nah, lad, we've just moved, haven't we? We moved the other month into like a bit of the country, like a little bit of all farmers' fields and that. So
that's how we're getting them, Kearney, because we're out here.
We're better for the dog, man. Yeah, Staffies, I must admit, proud of you. I think that was brilliant, giving the bold Yeti one of the wee pups, mate.
Oh, lads, I told everyone from the start why I done it, Kenny. I was sick to the death of all this non-stis and non-stat on everyone's channel, lads. And then the Yeti come on was just having a laugh with everyone, lads. Brought it back round, you know what I mean?
That's what we need.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, he
laughing,
does
lad. It was
definitely bring
every
the
channel
humour.
that was going on. You did the same names, you did the same shouts, and it was a
The
fucking
same
tribute to
bullshit.
getting the joke, lad.
Staffy, that's how I come
narrative,
on to
man.
Darrell's, and that's how I go into like Archie and Shufflings, like anything
Same.
goes one and that and all, because it's all like happy, normal shit.
What
Do you know
is?
what I mean?
That's it,
Normal
lad. That's
stuff,
what
There's
music
none of
should
that.
be
There's
about,
none
lad.
of that.
Everyone's
Like
just having a buzz.
you don't want to be
That's
talking
it,
about
lads.
predators and
Aye, really.
drama all the time. But no, Masters, know what Staffy's done. He went and gave what Yeti one of his wee dogs. Obviously, he
I
breeds
seen
like
that,
decent breeds of that, mate, for free.
Yeah, he
Just
loves
help
it
the
as well,
guy
didn't
out,
he?
just to get
Yeah,
everybody
he was
away
on the
to
other day,
talking about.
Staffy. He just showed
you've
us it, lads. You weren't here.
He's all made
Yeah,
up,
he showed
isn't
us
he?
it, lads.
I was
Aye,
on
he's
when he
made up,
jumped
the boy,
on the
but-
other night, lad.
No, he come
Aye.
on yesterday or the day before. He come on Tingy to the day. I'm sure of it.
Did he? Aye.
Yeah, lads.
I took
Aye, he's all
our
made
bait
up, isn't he?
fishing,
But the
lads,
wee
me
dog,
and the
you see
little
him
fella
sitting with him.
fucked off fishing, man.
Aye. He's in good hands with Yeti, you can tell. Yeti will look after that wee dog.
Every day I'm getting updates off him and that. He's fucking boss.
Mate, Yeti
Good
would feed
stuff,
that
bro.
dog before he fed himself. Trust me, a bit like myself, pure animal
Aye, I
lover,
can
man.
tell. Yeti's
Yeah,
a
you
good
can
lad,
tell,
man.
lads. Yeah, the bond.
No,
Sick, innit?
Staffy,
That's what you want,
but at least he did.
especially for someone. How many was in the litter? Staffies.
Aye, Masters, it's not got shitty pups, it's proper decent pups. Like Staffy's breed.
I know, I've seen some of the dogs at Staffy's. Aye,
Probably
bro.
getting on the dogs now.
I had Staffy's all my life, so I did Bullies and Staffy's.
Staffy's
And my
like the
my
wee-
dog was 15, he just died there. Remember, tell Kieran, tell him about my big Staffy. Fucking
Aye,
miss him, man.
you had that, right? How long did he last? That was a good fucking 15 years or something,
15.
was it not? Me?
15 stretch,
Was it?
16 stretch, mate.
Was he? Yeah, that
Aye.
long. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Wait, I'll show you a picture of him.
Mate, that
That's
wee
him
dog
as a
was
pup,
spoiled.
man. That was him as a
man,
pup.
even
You
if
can see
he
it.
was getting into boiler or away to jail, like his mom would have the dog in that wee belter there. Honestly, I didn't
Wow.
even
He's
get
He was a cross, no, but he was some
What's
he was
the
some
average?
dog, man.
What would you say the average age is for it, like a Staffy?
13, lads. 13, they are.
I
Sorry,
say
boys,
13,
someone was
aye,
at the
yeah,
door.
but 13, so I was
Wow.
quite lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't
Is it
think-
just staying
I
Staffy?
just
Is it just died at 15?
Yeah, lads.
Fuck, I didn't think it lasted
Listen,
as long as that, you know.
Do you know
You
what?
get a
I
good
was
innings
actually
out of
surprised
Staffy,
myself how long he lasted.
You get a
Staffy's
good innings out of them, lad.
honest opinion, mate. What do you have? Because obviously you're a dog person. What do you average the wee bulldogs at? They are
What's that,
brutal,
mate?
aren't they?
Sorry.
What lifespan would you give a wee British bulldog? Pat
Kenny,
bloodlines, but like,
Kenny, they're looking into banning them,
10.
lads, for good. They're looking into
Are they,
banning the English bulldog for good, lads, because how much shit people have to put up with once they buy them, lads, in vet bills and all that.
you're no kidding.
Pets
You're
and
no
bills.
kidding.
Let's be honest with you, lads, but the like, see, but when you're breeding them, I love them, right? But it's no fair on them because they're bred a certain
Even
way, to
your
look a certain way. And it's
Even
no
your
good for them.
pocket bullies, and your Staffies, they all came after British bulldogs. But years and years ago, when it was all bull baiting, they British bulldogs were big tall things. And then they've just bred them to be weird and weird. But what our class is like a wee gay family pet now. Like she's a wee
that's what
softie,
they're like, lads.
even though she looks the part and she'll bite and all that. But
She is
she's
brilliant,
pure
man. I loved her.
Aye, mate, she's a well-loved dog, man.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
They've still
But the
got
British
the terrier
bulldogs,
in them,
yeah.
lads. They've still got terrier in them, man. That's why they all are
Aye.
the way they are.
That's
Aye,
why
they're
Tier's like that.
See, when I had a
Tier's still got the
Staffy,
bite.
but
Aye.
Liverpool, man, I had a Staffy, a 4-man, and it was the same thing. The wee dog would run about and play in the park with other dogs. It was friendly as fuck. But see, if somebody came too close or walked in your house, the dog would go bush kind of thing. But that was just
I know,
because the
Tier's
breeds are
mad.
lovely, loyal dogs. I love them, like.
The proper
Brilliant.
protective, lad. Listen, if
Aye.
any of the boys get too leery, lamb, you know the way you can get a bit hypo and that and then put your hands on the boys? If I've got one of the dogs with me and any of the boys are hypo, lads, it's fucking nothing down for them, mate.
Yeah.
The dogs just think that they shouldn't be grabbing you and shit like that, lads.
Aye. They can't understand it because it's like pack mentality of them.
That's
So they
it.
just
What would
see
you
like,
say
That's
then,
exactly how
boys?
I've got mine, lads.
Aye.
I've got mine like a pack. I've got 12 of them, lads. So I've got them
Right.
like a pack.
Oh, haven't you
I've got
seen them?
6 of
No,
them
I've not seen them, bro, no.
XLs and
Oh,
6
fucking hell, lads.
I'm thinking about getting another dog. That's been about 3 years, man, since she's went. No, but my wee mom, man, she's been like she's dead against it. me getting another dog, because every time I was away going to raves and all that, I had a
Haven't
more
seen
you need
any
to
of
watch
the
it up.
dogs, Snappies. They haven't even seen any. Oh, Chris, you mightn't be able to show them now.
I'm actually thinking about maybe taking another dog on, no?
I have seen Staffy's dogs. Like.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah, Kenny.
I'll hit you up, Staffies, man. I'll pay good paper for it.
What would you reckon then? Yeah, there we go.
Oh. He's
look at the way
beautiful.
you know.
What's that?
What colour is he?
I bet you they would change if they had to, but look how friendly and cute they handle. They're brilliant, man. I love the breed.
That's a girl.
Has she got a bit of hint of blue through her? Like
She's a
the
blue
in
lad, she's all blue.
Aye. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Breeds them non-stop.
I miss my dog, lads. Honestly, it makes you want to greet, man. It's the only time I cried in the jail was my dog died, man.
Give me
look at Kenny's. Look at Kenny's one as well. Nice one, Staffies.
She's beautiful.
Yes.
Well, she knows she's on camera.
So you know what? Here's the question then for the dog lovers, yeah? I don't mind them. I've just never had one. Don't mind them. 100%.
Yeah.
What do you reckon's the most popular dog in the UK, do you reckon?
As it stands now?
Yeah.
I'd say the American Bully, the Dachshund, or the Frenchie.
Really?
I'd say the
Frenchies
are.
Man, you see Frenchies everywhere, don't you, lads? Yeah,
but the little Dachshunds are coming back in a big way, lads, and they're our own dogs, lads.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Do you think it goes up in regards to, like, just each year then? Does it go up, like, which dog's the most popular each year, do you reckon?
It's like anything, lad. You have a fad. You have a phase where one's in, one's not.
Yeah.
Same with anything. As it stands now, it's them big rope Frenchies, what they've bred with bulldogs, lads, and the Frenchie.
You know, it's unfortunate, 100%. Man, that you see during the pandemic, a lot of people got dogs, and now because the pandemic's there and done me, there's all these lost dogs with no homes because people are getting back to their work, and they took on dogs during the pandemic. Now there's all these dogs without homes. Aye.
The prices went through the roof, didn't they?
Aye.
I'll tell you what, though. The dogs haven't halved out the people through the COVID, though. Really have.
Aye, definitely.
With regards to being on their own.
That's why
it's not just COVID. Dogs help you, man. I don't care whether that makes me sound weird.
Definitely, Paul.
What do you say, lads?
Lads, that's why most people got them, because one of the only things you could go out through the COVID was to take your dog out, lads.
Yeah. Smart, isn't it?
Here, lads. See me to get in. I was going to drop naff stuff to people and that, right? See me to get in that. I was kidding on. I was doing exercises, but going to buy the post and a lot at me. Chrissy, you know what you're up to. And I'm doing star jumps in the middle of the scheme and the airport, right, bro? And I'm doing star jumps and the screws looking by me like that. Yeah, we know what you're up to, you cunt. I'm doing star jumps. I'm doing my exercise. What are you talking about?
I just take a different dog out for an hour all day.
Aye.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, lads. Fucking right.
Go back out with another dog.
Is it though, lad?
Lad,
that fucking COVID was heavy, wasn't it? It was fucking weird, wasn't it?
Oh,
yeah, lad, it was mad.
Liverpool didn't shut till the arse end of it, mate, because everyone didn't.
No, lad, it was normal life, you know. We don't want to say too much on here. It was like normal life in Liverpool, lads.
Normal life in Liverpool, lads. Everyone just told
honestly, God, lad.
I know, it could have been a match.
You know the man thing?
Still waiting on the fans to come through.
Lads, yeah, it was fucking heavy. Hey, don't forget, you know, in the pandemic, the first thing to come back to, you know, to open clubs, where was it, Liverpool? He said, you know what, we'll open the first ever club that comes back after the COVID. It was only in Liverpool, wasn't it, Staffies?
Dickheads,
I was stopped up when I seen that.
No one could use cash. They all had to register. They all had to use the card.
Oh, it was
so that
fucked up.
When they rocked up in the hospital, who was fucking carrying it and that.
How crazy was the world, lad? It was mental, wasn't it?
Like we were the
it ruined so many things in so many different countries, you couldn't believe.
We were testing everything, lad. We're the skinny pigs.
That tested the virus for the rest of the country, mate.
Lad, just give it to the scouts. We were guinea pigs.
Doesn't matter.
I can't believe we've survived it. Just
that's the reason why the Liverpool fans and the Everton fans didn't do no minute silence the other day for no Cockneys, lad.
Right.
Not against no one in the chat or nothing. But that city, that London, has tried to destroy this city all its fucking life, mate. Try and put us in the fucking back burner, lad.
Yeah, there has, mate, but we always come up with fucking smelling the roses, lad.
We're always forgotten about, mate.
We were the superpower of this country.
I know.
Margaret Thatcher destroyed us, lad.
Yes, correct, my friend. I agree with that.
Everything come through this city, lad. Everything.
Well, that's the mad thing about it now, though, lad. You know, with regards to Prince Charles's favourite building, St George's Hall, Liverpool. So the King's favourite building now is in Liverpool, St George's Hall.
What's he gonna do? What's the first thing he gonna do? Give us our mate a royal pardon, that fucking Savile. He's his mate, lad.
Yeah, not half, lad. Lad, you know what's mad, though?
I'll get YouTube shut down. You have me speaking about them royals, lad.
Yes.
My nan died years ago, lad.
Lad, we did have a percentage fucking thingy. This is literally 3.5 hours ago. We started off with in the chat. Press 10 if you love the Royals, or 1 that you hated them. We had. I don't think we had a 10. We had to go for you ones.
I didn't get to a 10. I flip-flopped. I said 4 3 at the beginning. Then I said 1.
I had a 5, mate. Lad. You know what I mean? Literally, and that means basically on my one is literally. It's our cream. It's literally, it's just me being back because from the UK regards and it never be broken. Just another record that our monarchy just breaking. But on the other hand, didn't do nothing for me and my household, so I'm not arsehole. That's why I was in the middle. Didn't do nothing for me.
Dead,
absolutely nothing.
Listen,
fuck off for us.
Queen, so it is what it is.
Someone's nan, it's someone's
especially us up north.
Respect that. But it's got fuck all to do with me, lads. She weren't interested
lads,
in me.
Staffies. We were just saying earlier, I don't know if you were in the chat, lads. What's going to go on now with all the notes and all that now, lads? People are saying you may as well keep these notes now because they're going to be worth wedging 50 years, you know, your fivers and that. Because lads, they're going to have to change every coin. It's going to take a massive operation. But King Charles, he'll want everything on them notes. He'll want everything on them notes, lads, because he wants a percentage, don't forget. He'll run this right up.
Well, I'll tell you now, mate, there'll be a lot of people digging up a lot of fucking boxes, mate, with bankers and again, they'll get rid, mate, while the new notes come out.
There's people in jug now going, shit, you need to go under the bed. Get rid of them now, mate.
Watching now, I'll trade them for up-to-date notes, man.
Get all your notes from under the bed, but he's fucking out, mate. To be wave jack shit, you know, when you get out. You've grafted and took an 8-year stretch, mate. Get them under the bed in the safes right now.
Selling, yeah. Honestly, if anyone needs any help spending it, get on me.
Laughing, Defo. Yeah, details in the description. Send ASAP. Honestly.
Right, I'm going to let these dogs out because they're kicking off.
Take it easy, lad. Nice one, lad.
Nice talking to you, mate. Nice. Have a nice night, man.
Take it easy.
It's right, lad. Nice one.
I'm fucking munchied, man.
So you know what? You know, in Scotland, then is it any different regards like the currency at all?
Just you've got your Scottish banknotes. That's about the only thing we've got.
That's what I'm saying. That won't change, but all lads, they'll be floating non-stop. Obviously, always.
I never thought of that.
What happens then? Because what they'll do is, because he's the way he is, Charles, yeah, he can only get the percentage of all the royalties when it is based on him. So he'll want that changing as quickly as possible. Trust me. So that they'll have to change all the machines. All the companies are just gonna have to just rebrand all the shit. It's a big thing, though, isn't it? Imagine you've got 50 million. Yeah, and you get told, listen, all what you've made, because some companies could they build in advance, don't they? So they could build 6 months worth of stock now, already done. Now, what if next month they say, listen, everything that you've made, it's basically you need to get it sold by a certain date, or you've lost it. There's going to be companies that will lose out.
That's another way to grab wealth off us. Is doing
or they'll do a deal with them. It's mad, isn't it? It's changing the world because don't forget we've never had this 70 years in coronation. We've all my life I've only ever known the Queen's head. That's all I've known and everything.
And her parents, and mama, and her dad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be mad where it's going to be an overload of fucking. Everything's going to be changed. Now there's going to have to be new laws as well. Don't forget, because the king wants his platter. He'll want to say, "Listen, my mum might have done it this way, but I'm going to be saying it's changed this the king's law and all that." Oh, lad, it's going to be crazy, isn't it? And we've just got a prime minister. Her head must be battered. Thinking, "Fucking hell, I've just met a fucking queen and the king in a week."
One thing after another. It's not that, Darryl, as well. What was I going to say there? I've just lost my train of thought, man. I hate when that happens. I was going to say there about... Oh, fuck knows, man. My head's up my fucking...
Yeah, but you know what, though? It is mad. So, literally, don't forget, it was actually on I think it was on my birthday when we got a new Prime Minister. So, she's met the Queen. So, she's going to be the only Prime Minister in the probably 80 billion, zillion years that have actually been let to be Prime Minister by the Queen. And then a week later, the king. So a week later, you've had two monarchies in the space of me getting fucking Prime Minister. Yeah, that must be baffled.
We're living in a really mad, pivotal time in history, and we're living through it, and it's crazy, isn't it? When you watch it all unfold.
It is mad. I mean, if you're a royalist or you're not, it's big because the world's got to change from all of the countries. Look the size of Australia. What are they going to do now?
That was the point I was going to make. Yeah, see, like there's a lot of countries like who were under the Commonwealth who have already started making undertones about saying they don't want to be part of the Commonwealth anymore. They're not going to. I think country. I'm not sure if it was Bermuda. Don't quote me on that. But there's a couple of countries that are under the Commonwealth who don't want to be part of it anymore after the Queen's death because they see like it's a new era. It's a new start, so then they can try and go.
I'd say, I think it did say 10 million earlier. I don't know, this probably could be 20 million pounds, this funeral today. How much it's cost? Oof. Really, though.
Imagine the security, just the security. Imagine how much that cost.
I know, lads, you're talking heavy, lads. And you know what? I talked to them all, but what I've watched. How did he stand still and all that? But here's a funny story. My dad, he's passed away last year. He actually done labouring on Buckingham Palace, and I've got the photos there, which is unbelievable. You know, I'm at the top and that. Which I'll cherish them, mate. Yeah, he's labouring back in the 80s. Yeah, done a little bit of labouring with a firm. Yeah, top of Buckingham Palace. Funny enough, so I've got them there. I haven't even. I know the day. Like I haven't heard.
Imagine getting to see that. But working on Buckingham Palace, that must have been something for your dad to see, man.
I think I was more thingy we had his top off. I think fucking hell, must have been off for you. Have your top off, lad. Do you know what I mean?
See, to be able to work here, he must have had to go through clearances and. Well, maybe no back then, but see now.
Yeah, I know, lad. Look, you can tell I've been watching telly today. I have actually watched telly today, yeah, and it's been fucking non-stop on it. But back to normal, everything tomorrow, mate. It's mental. But
I can't admit
with regards to, it's mad because we've only ever known like the certain person, so then it's like. It doesn't mean nothing to us personally, obviously. Let's just get that right fucking thing.
I know, but I mean, see these people break their heart about it and all that.
But he's no spring chicken, no King Charles, no lad, is he? He was walking around just though like he's no spring chicken, him. Just because his mum and dad, but I mean his mum and his nan and his grandma and his dad. Yeah, I think went to 90s.
I think he's took the crown to take off the dairy off his son a wee bit because his son's still young. Just been married, young family.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was definitely going to be William. I thought it was definitely him. I thought it's no matter what's going to be him, but he must have just thought, you know what? We've got a chance here. Crazy, isn't it, lad? And it's mad how it works out as well because even though it's a normal funeral, yeah, but I mean, because you've seen and you've had to walk next to the coffin for about 20 hours a day since, yeah, it's different than a normal funeral, you know, where you
my heart goes
today
out to them in a way, because imagine your mum just died, right, and then you've got to go and do all this, meet all these people and all these people, all telling you how much they loved your man. You're like, that's my mum you're talking about.
It's all the courtesy shit, mate, non-stop. It's like, you know what? I'm sure that fucking newspaper the other week was saying something about me, but I mean, I'm just gonna go, thank you for coming. All the journalists are like that, Martin. You just gotta like bite your tongue. But it's gonna be on the news non-stop, lad. So imagine that having a royal family. Oh, lad.
Did you see Charles when he was writing the historical document? I think one of the lassies who put down the inkwell, she left it on the table, and he done that as if, move out of my way. I was like, that's him being the king,
it's
man.
Gonna be fucked up, isn't it?
Like, fucking get out of my way. I'm the king.
Oh, you know what, mate? It's mad, isn't it? So you know what? And you know what I'm going to do as well? It's been over 3 hours. Yeah. I'm literally going to be ending this live now. It's been over 3 hours. So you know what, Chris? Thank you so much. Thank you to every single person that come on the panel.
I'm for an early night, Darryl. I'm shattered.
Yeah.
I've been up for all weekend. I need my bed.
Have a nice sleep, my mate.
I'm
Take care, then.
You too,
Take
man.
Care, Good speak to you soon, mate.
Everyone in the
Bye,
chat,
mate.
big respect, man.
Yeah. Oh, get on him,
I'll
Mr. Dark Vader 79.
Text me, man.
Yeah.
No worries, man.
Sound, my mate. Thank you.
Take it easy, man. God bless, man.
You too, mate. Yeah, people. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Stead. Thank you, everyone. Being a funny one, isn't it? You know what goes to show you, doesn't it, people? Fucking hell. Oh, 3 hours, 35 minutes. And you know what? It was really, really good, that. Time fucking flies, you know. And you know, in regards to like when you do, when did I do a live? What? 6:15, was it? What? Nearly 10 o'clock. And you know what? Being rammed the chat non-stop, all boss messages, everything through. We've had all kinds on the panel. Mad Messy Mondays, MAJ Messy Mondays it was tonight. We chatted absolutely pony about everything. The norm, which is good. Big respect to everyone. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Obviously, put the notifications on. Like it as well. Like the video as well. Just don't know, it works better anyway. Don't shoot the messenger. Sound, people, and I'll be back Wednesday. Wednesday, people. Wacky Wednesdays, you know the drift. Wacky Wednesdays, all passengers, all aboard. Jump over the fucking thing. There's no fucking ticket warden on our messy train. Just jump on. Get off when you want. Have a laugh. Have a bevy. Swear. Do what you want. The messy train lives on. So, people, thank you so much for all kicking in as well. Being a bell to people. Being boss. Big love. Not without you, people. Stay safe. Stay blessed. See you Wednesday. MAJ Messy Madness Mondays. Whatever. Innit? All good, people. Big love. Love yous all. Thank you so much. Each and every one of yous.